Hi. Oop. Hello. Get that in the frame, girl. Hi, welcome to the All Signs, their feelings for you from October 26th through November 2nd. Cannot believe we're almost in November. Happy Scorpio season. Hello, frog and throat. That dang frog always seems to hop in my throat when I'm doing a friggin' intro. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. Very happy to have you here. Baddison Intuitive Tarot. That's 2 Ds, not one. If you're new to how I do the All Signs, their feelings for you reading, what I do is I tap into the energy of whomever you're connecting to for the next 7 days, whether that be someone new that you're flirting with, someone you're hooking up with, someone that you're dating, someone that you're married to, whatever the case may be. I won't know until the actual spread reveals what the message is. And then I'll look at you guys' feelings towards one another, their intentions towards why they're connecting with you right now, their behavior towards you, the overall theme of your connection, and if it needs it, I'll pull some advice. Just remember, I do get pretty nosy. I don't hold back. I don't sugarcoat. So if at any time you hear a message that doesn't sound like your situation, just let that message go. All right. What else? I thought there was something else. Nope. I think that's it. I can just get started. I'm going to be starting with the Scorpios first because it's their birthday season, and then I'm going to go straight from Aries to Pisces. Hi, Keita. Hi, Girly Poo. Hi, Infinite Faith. Hi, Bridget Cox. What's up? Hi, Queen Tudor. All right. If Ryan isn't here, I know it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Ryan. All right, let's begin. Let's begin. Oh, made that look way too big. Why am I feeling like I forgot to say something I was going to say? My brain has ghosted me again. I don't know if I should allow that brain to come talk to me ever again. All right, let's begin with Scorpio. Happy birthday season, Scorpio. Hope it's an amazing one. I got 2 kids who are Scorpios, 3 brothers who are Scorpio. I've got Scorpios all over me. All right, let's begin. All right, what do we have for Scorpio for the next 7 days? Who are they connecting to and what's their situation? Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, what do we have for Scorpio for the week of the last bit of October going into the first week of November? What do we have for Scorpio, please? 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1. And, oh, right, you got a bonus one. It didn't want to go back in. 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, let's see the one that wanted to stay on the table with us. Oh, it's the Wheel of Fortune. This card did not want to cooperate, Scorpio. It would not get back into the deck until I pulled it out and made it a bonus card. The Wheel of Fortune is a very huge, energy to be in. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when it's the unexpected. It lets you know that a cycle has been played out. There's no need to deal with it anymore. It's time to take the experience and learn from it and apply it to the next level. Okay? So some of you Scorpios, you're completing a karmic lesson this week, and it's going to be for your highest good. But there are some big changes here. So let's take a look at whoever you're connecting to see if these are good changes for the 2 of you or not. So whomever you're connecting to this week, Scorpio, how do they feel about you? We have the World card, another card that talks about completions and leveling up and learning something very valuable. And both of these cards, Scorpio, are connected to fixed energy. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Wow. For some of you, October 21st may have meant something to you. October 21st. All right. This person's intentions with Scorpio The Six of Cups, water energy. Their behavior and actions towards you this week. The Two of Wands, fire energy. Your feelings for this person. Judgment, major for Scorpio. Oh my goodness, Scorpio, what is going on here? This is huge. This is someone that you have a strong karmic tie to, like very strong. For the Wheel of Fortune to be here, the Judgment, and the Six of Cups, along with the World card, this is significant. All right, what's the overall energy for Scorpio in this connection? The Fool, major for Aries. Okay, so we got the World card and we got the Fool. Influencing that, we have the Four of Pentacles, and then we have the Four of Swords. You're about to make a very important decision this week, Scorpio. And with this person's intentions being the Six of Cups, that could be read in many different ways. But you both are clearly thinking about each other around this time frame and the experiences you recently had together. All right, let's break it down. I'm going to first start with this person's feelings, and then I'm going to clarify that Wheel of Fortune card. So let's start with this person's feelings. Why the World card for how this person feels about Scorpio this week? Why the World card? Why the World card? Why the World card, please? The Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Empress. Scorpio, you got someone that feels like you are a very kind person, a very giving person. But for some reason, with the Two of Wands being here, they're having trouble with what direction to take this. And that could be why you've got the Judgment card as your feelings and why the Wheel of Fortune came in. Because the Wheel of Fortune is pretty much saying you cannot stay stuck on this for too much longer. Figure it out, or we're going to force figure it out for you. You know, and you got the Judgment card, which is my shit or get off the pot card. You either want this or you don't. You either will or you won't, or you can or you can't. It feels to me that you and another person have been dawdling, and the universe isn't into dawdling. Someone's been stalling, making some serious changes in this relationship, whether it be you or this person or the both of you. If you've got something else that you got to do, and this is taking up all of your time and attention, the universe is going to make some significant changes so that way you keep on the same route that you need to keep on being on in order for the other stages of lessons can be learned, right? Think of it like this, Scorpio. Say you've got a 9 o'clock dentist appointment, all right? And you're dawdling and you show up for that appointment late. Now you've set you back for all the other appointments you have for that day. Now all the other appointments are going to be late. But some of those other appointments aren't as forgiving to you being late. Don't really offer a grace period for you being late, and you miss out. I mean, whatever's meant to be will be. It'll come back around, but there will be delays. So I hope I'm explaining that correctly. You and another person have been sitting on a decision for a bit now, and the more you guys sit on it, the more it's going to hinder other appointments you may have for yourself in regards to your life. That's kind of what I'm getting off of that. So let's clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why did the Wheel of Fortune want to come out? The Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Why do I feel like your love life is affecting your career, your money, or theirs? Do you guys work together? Or is someone being distracted with their work because of this relationship? Or someone's got a work opportunity that is heading their way but might miss out on it because of the distraction of the relationship. Let me clarify your feelings, Scorpio. You've got the Judgment card. Why the Judgment card for how Scorpio is feeling towards this person this week? Why the Judgment card? This week, Scorpio, you're definitely taking a step back and reviewing everything carefully. And you're weighing out your options here. So you both are coming in with the number 2, which is all about choices. And you got the 7 of Pentacles too. This is you reflecting on everything carefully, reassessing what you must do moving forward. I don't know why you guys are coming in so intense about this decision. Does this decision affect other people? Is that what I'm getting? Like this decision doesn't just affect you and this person, but it affects other people in your life? Children maybe? All right, so let's clarify this person's intentions. The 6 of Cups often talks about reminiscing, it's being nostalgic. It's also returning to a previous conversation to deal with it once and for all. So this person may be wanting to revisit something with you. Why the 6 of Cups for this person's intentions with Scorpio? The 7 of Pentacles again, that's what I just had for you. And the Tower, Scorpio energy. It's almost like I'm getting someone saying, have you had enough time to reflect on this? What is your answer? I'm getting it for the both of you. I'm getting like someone felt like they had to take a step back to reevaluate their decision, reevaluate their life at the moment, to really make certain that what they're doing is in alignment with their future goals and the opportunities that are, you know, around them already. But you didn't tell me how you feel about this person, Scorpio. They told me how they felt about you, but you didn't tell me how you felt about them. So I'm going to pull on your energy again. Tell me more about how Scorpio feels about this person, please. The 6 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. For some of you Scorpios, you may feel like this situation has brought you a lot of stress that you feel you need to move away from. But the emotional attachment to someone is what's making this difficult. You guys are being very cryptic with me. Scorpio, you guys are not telling me a lot. You guys are being very private. What are you hiding? Share it with the class. You guys are just, you guys are making it be like a read between the lines type of read. But I need more context than that. You guys are being very cryptic. You guys are not just giving me a straight answer here of what's going on. Is there a third party? Is that what that is? I mean, I don't have my third party cards to confirm that, but unless it's because you both have not communicated with each other about what's happening, so you don't even know how to explain it. That could be what I'm getting, Scorpio. You may be saying to me, if I had a clue on what was going on with us, I'd explain it to you, but I don't. I just know that I can just control what I'm doing here and how I proceed. That's all I can judge in the situation you may be saying to me. But that could also explain why the Wheel of Fortune is showing up. Because that's like the universe knocking on the door saying, have you made your mind up yet? If not, well, I'm going to make it for you. And that could also be why we saw that Tower card. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio cards. Scorpio is Pluto, the planet of endings and new beginnings and rebirths as well. there's an Empress card again. So let's take a look at this person's behavior this week. We have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is planning the next step, okay? Being at a path where there's two roads in front of them. Road A, that is not the road that Scorpio is walking on. Road B is the one that Scorpio is walking on. They're trying to make a decision that's going to be best for them. Why the Two of Wands as this person's behavior and actions with Scorpio this week? Why the Two of Wands? The Seven of Wands. And the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. And the Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, for some reason, you've got someone that feels like you're very nurturing, you're very kind, you've got a big heart, but for some reason, moving towards you, they don't feel like they're going to get that side of you. So they're kind of like feeling like they have to protect themselves and stand back. It's like they're saying to me, Scorpio is so nurturing and caring to everyone around them but me. So I need to put up my boundaries and stay back. But you've got a different story. It's like you guys' perception of what is really going on is really different from each other's. But you both really believe your position as the actual situation. What's that saying? There's three sides to every story. Your side, the other person's side, and the truth. Or your side, their side, and spirit side. Because we all have our own perception of what is going on with the situation. Tell me more about Scorpio's perception. Tell me more about Scorpio's perception. This person just being very clear with me that they feel like you're a very kind-hearted person, but they don't feel like you've been sharing that with them. So I don't know if they're saying that you're different with them versus when other people are around, or they feel like you just look at them as if they don't deserve it anymore. Tell me more about Scorpio's perception of what's going on. The Four of Wands, something to do about a marriage, a living arrangement, family, a gathering. The Strength card, major for Leo, and the Eight of Cups, and the Lovers, High Priestess. Scorpio, you feel like this person abandoned you. But what they're telling me is you abandoned them first by not giving them that nurturing attention that you gave other people or you originally gave them. And they're not understanding what the switch up is. And you may also feel like, Scorpio, that they made a choice already and they're choosing a different life that is different from yours. For some of you Scorpios, you had to travel away from this situation because you may have felt like you weren't welcomed anymore. So you both are telling me that the other person left you feeling like they were not getting the nurturing side of the person, while other people benefit off of one's nurturing ways. It almost feels like this is a marriage, and Scorpio is telling their Scorpio friends, yeah, my spouse is nice to everybody else, but when he gets home from work or she gets home from work, I get the cold shoulder, and vice versa. But if you guys were not married, nor living together, and like dating and things like that, someone's feeling like they started to get the cold shoulder and witnessed other people getting the benefit of someone's sweet nature, kind-hearted nature, supportive nature, and didn't get anything. So you both may be taking a step back, trying to figure out whether to continue putting in the effort towards this relationship, or the both of you acknowledging that it's over and going in a new direction, in order to have some sort of foundation for oneself that's not cracked. It's like, hey, if our foundation can't be sturdy, I'm going to make my own foundation on my own where I have more control over how I walk. Whoa, let me get another card on this person's intentions, but I'm going to use a different tarot deck. Scorpio, this is a very deep reading. The Page of Cups. And the Star. Seven of Swords. With the Six of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups Star as their intentions, it does tell me that this person does at times get nostalgic about you and the memories you guys had from the very baby stages of the relationship when it was new, like in the first month, the first whatever. And they're nostalgic about that, and they miss that side of you guys' relationship badly. And they've always had hope and faith that it would restore itself with the Star, but someone is not trusting that that's something that's going to be achievable. Clarify that Wheel of Fortune again. Someone's telling me that you guys are on like a repeated pattern of it's good, it's great, but then someone starts to switch up and it all falls flat again. And then you take this step back, reassess, and then revisit again. And it's like a repeated cycle, like a wheel that goes around and around. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be a fellow water sign. And I got the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Cups tells me that there's a lot of deep emotions spread across the two of you right now, but there's a lack of ambition, a lack of motivation, a lack of confidence in the situation. And the Knight of Wands in reverse is also telling me that someone may see another person as very unpredictable or unstable or really hot-headed. Like if they don't get their way, you know, all hell breaks loose. Follow that is the Five of Cups. Someone keeps on bringing up old arguments in new situations in order to support their narrative. Like if two people are having a disagreement about cake, you know, and person A is losing the argument with person B about cake, they'll start bringing up, remember when the pineapple? It's like, we're talking about cake, we're not talking about pineapple. Yeah, but remember the pineapple? So, yeah. It's like, we're talking about cake right now. You can't win an argument about cake talking about pineapple from 8 years ago. It feels like that. This is a different reading, Scorpio. So I hope this makes sense. So let me pull some hidden messages. All I know is around this time frame, you both are kind of taking a step back, reassessing the situation with the repeated twos, indicating that you both don't really know how to move forward. But that Wheel of Fortune is kind of showing me, along with the Tower, that something unexpected is going to take place that's going to make it clear one way or the other, that there will be some sort of resolution here. But if you guys can do it on your own, it would be in more of your control. Holy crap, I don't think that made sense one bit. Sometimes the answer isn't yes or no, it's wait. Ooh. It's kind of one of those wait and see sort of things. Do you ever think about me late at night? Well, that's confirming you guys aren't talking. If you're questioning it, you already know the answer. Should have been done, dragging on, already over, denial. Let me get another one of these. Done explaining, no more justifying, really justifying, all right. No more justifying, silent exit, energy protection. Someone here is done explaining why they feel like they need to step back. Honestly, Scorpio, it feels like it's the both of you. You both have this version of what's going on and you both feel strong in your convictions. I feel like you both may be right, but I feel like you both need to be more open to what the other person's perception is, and maybe it'll help you guys understand a little bit better. But it kind of feels like, Scorpio, you and this person are making it clear that you may just want to go in a different direction. But you'll know once and for all with that Wheel of Fortune. Values. We have too many differences in values. So if you're in no contact right now or limited communication, let's get their hidden feelings. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Scorpio, I got strong Scorpio. So it could definitely be a fellow Scorpio that you're dealing with. I have Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Aries, but it could be anybody. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. Honestly, it feels like it's the both of you on that one. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you lost faith in me. Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Oh, wow. Yeah, you guys are like really emotionally entangled with each other, which could tell me that you guys have had many past lives together, especially with that Judgment card, the Six of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like this is someone that you've carried on many lifetimes with, Scorpio, and you guys had a lot more lessons to go through in this one given lifetime, which could, you know, be the reason why you may feel like this connection was very intense. Because it feels like you guys had a whole bunch of lessons squeezed into like maybe 1 year or more, and it was one of those rip the band-aid sort of things. It's like doing college and high school at the same time is how I can explain you and this person's connection. Like a dual enrollment where you guys took all your life lessons together, all your karmic energy, and tied it into one short window. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. But Scorpio, you've got some good things heading your way because the Wheel of Fortune always brings in rewards. Always brings in rewards for the both of you. For the both of you. All right, so take that however it resonates. On to Aries. Oh, wow. That felt like a personal reading. That felt like it was meant for one person. So I do apologize for the other Scorpios if it didn't resonate. But that felt like a personal. All right, on to Aries. Hi, Aries. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's take a look. Can you even see the board? Okay. Hold on for a second. Hold on, they got mixed up. 1 second. How the heck did that happen? Okay. Aries, what do we have for Aries, please, for the next 7 days? Aries, what do we have for Aries, please? Aries. Aries, I just released your November reading yesterday, and oh my goodness, it was good. It was good. 2 more shuffles for Aries. 1, 2. Let's rock this deck for my awesome Aries. Aw, thank you, Eve. I appreciate you. The Leos are fine around here. All right, Aries, a person's feelings for you this week. We have the 10 of Cups. That matches your November reading. Aries, you got someone that's really into you. Their intentions, the King of Wands, Leo energy, but also Aries and Sagittarius. Hi, Goodman Mixes. Happy birthday season. This person's behavior and actions towards you. The Magician, major for Gemini and Virgo. Aries, you got someone that's making it perfectly clear that they've got their sights set on you. They're making it perfectly clear. They're like, Aries is the one I'm pursuing here. And you are the Queen of Wands, regardless of your gender. And the King of Wands is the ideal counterpart. All right, Aries' feelings for this person. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the overall energy for the connection this week, the Eight of Wands. Expect a lot of communication this week, Aries, a lot. Someone's going to be hitting you up a lot this week. Influencing that is the Two of Cups and Temperance. Someone feels like they've been very patient about their love life, and now they feel like they know why, because it's been you. The Lover's right underneath that, the Empress. Some of you Aries might have another person around you too. Some of you Aries, you might be trying to get over one person and then this other person is now showing up. Some of you guys, if you haven't met this person yet, they could be entering your life this week. And it feels like you guys hit it off really quickly. But I am getting that for some of you Aries, there could be another situation lingering in the echoes. But I don't feel like you're focusing on that. So let's break this down. All right, so let's start with this person's feelings for you this week. The Ten of Cups shows up as feelings when we feel at home with somebody, when someone just feels like one of the family, you know. You could just relax and be yourself. You feel loved, you feel supported. Someone likes how they feel whenever they're around you, Aries. And if you guys don't spend a lot of physical time together, whenever they communicate with you with that Eight of Wands, you make them feel good. Justice, major for Libra. And the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Right now, Aries, they could be keeping their feelings to themselves, or you guys are keeping your connection on the down low for a little bit just to wait and see what happens with your relationship. For some, this could be a same-sex connection. Just for some. All right, so let's clarify your feelings, Aries. You got the King of Pentacles. The Three of Cups. Some of you guys have been dating this person for about maybe 3 months. Some of you less, some of you more. For others, you're being introduced by this person by mutual friends and hitting it off. It feels like it's a really good week for you and this person's interactions together. I'm getting very lighthearted energy, which feels like you guys don't have a lot of deep history together. And if you have known each other for a while, it hasn't been complicated. It hasn't been problematic. The Hierophant, the Hermit. Clarify the overall energy. Why the Eight of Wands, Two of Cups, and Temperance? Someone's being very intentional with you. Page of Pentacles. There could be an invite out for lunch or coffee this week or a walk in the park. If you're in the talking stage with someone right now, that could be what's going on. This person may be inviting you out for coffee or lunch or just to talk. It feels like a daytime outing. But if this is beyond the talking stage, you've got somebody here that's trying to start to ground the situation more securely with that earth influence. So that way it doesn't just maintain its life force off of sexual attraction and chemistry. Someone's trying to take the connection from a very flirty sexual space and try to ground it securely so that way you guys can really build off of it. Someone's trying to do it before they take too long. It's like someone's worried that if they don't strike now while the iron is hot, they're going to miss out. It's telling me it's someone that doesn't want to wait too long to take any action, and that it could explain why we got the King of Wands as this person's intentions. This person's like, I'm not going to miss out on this. Clarify the King of Wands for this person's intentions. Please clarify the King of Wands for this person's intentions, please. The Six of Swords. And Judgment. Oh yeah. This person is being clear. The Queen of Wands right underneath that. Aries, better get ready. This person's going to make it perfectly clear that they want you. So now we got the King and Queen of Wands while I was clarifying the intentions. This person's viewing you as someone that would look really good on their arm. It's like this person's seeing you guys as that type of couple that, you know, people will look at and be like, whoa. And I feel like I got that for you for your November monthly. I could be mistaken. It definitely feels like it's more than just physical attraction, Aries. So with the Judgment card being here as this person's intentions, followed by the Queen of Wands, this person's making it clear that they want to take this forward. They want a peaceful transition, and if you don't want them, they will move on. This is someone that has a lot of confidence in themselves with that King of Wands, and they do want to see it work out, but if you decide that you don't want to take the relationship to the next level, they will respectfully just move on. This is someone that doesn't, you know, chase. This is someone that pursues, and if they feel like someone doesn't want to be pursued, they back off. So their behavior this week is the Magician. The Magician comes in as behavior when, you know, we're working with all the tools that we have available, right? Like, say they've got the gift of charisma, they're utilizing that. Say they got the gift of communication, they're utilizing that. They're utilizing all the tools that they have available to get the best possible outcome with you. And the Magician is ruled by planet Mercury, which governs over communication and community building with, you know, it feels like this person is going to be communicating with you a lot this week. This person doesn't want it to be known that if you don't want to be with this person, they don't want it to be known it's because they didn't take action. They didn't do their part. That they're very proud of the fact that when they want something, they do what they need to do to see it through. And if it doesn't, they'll accept it as, all right, wasn't meant to be. So at least I know I tried. They're that type of person that doesn't want to ever see themselves giving up or quitting without trying, or to have regrets of never telling someone that they like them. Why the Magician? Why the Magician? The Five of Wands. For some of you, this person may feel like they have to compete with other people. And I said that in the beginning. I said that there could be an Aries that has someone in the shadows, in the echoes, while this connection is in the building stage. And then I got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune comes in to remove any blockages and get things moving. And then I see the Chariot, and then I see the Emperor and the Ace of Cups. Oh, my Lanta. So this person is willing to challenge themselves to be with you, but like I said, if they feel like you're not interested, they will just bow out. Okay. Clarify Aries' feelings again. Some of you Aries are really career focused right now, career driven, and it shows. You're on to something here. I've been getting that message for you for weeks now. Five of Swords and the World card. Some of you Aries are aware that there is someone deceptive around you that you are completing a chapter with, and that could be the person that we're talking about being in the shadows. You may have an ex or someone that never even got the relationship title because it may have been like a situationship, or someone that just dragged something on and didn't take the relationship seriously. That person you may be finally blocking or just saying, leave me alone. The more that you see this person making a lot of effort to make something happen with you, don't force that if you don't resonate with that. So I want to clarify this Eight of Wands again. Oh, that came out quick. The Four of Swords. And then I got the Six of Cups. Yeah, so Aries, it feels like this week someone's going to be making a lot of communication attempts with you, and it feels like it's back and forth engagement, because the Eight of Wands, you know, if I can give you a visual, the Eight of Wands is similar to opening up your text thread with someone and seeing equal parts of messaging. It's not a one-sided conversation. Two people are equally engaged with each other, laughing and sending funny memes and things like that. Now with the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups being here, I am getting, for some of you Aries, there is a past energy trying to, interrupt what you're trying to build with another. And I feel like that is a confirmation too over here about you saying, no thanks, I've met someone else, or no thanks, you had a chance and you didn't take action towards it. This person's at least letting me know that they want me, okay? So it does feel like a past situation is lurking around you. Someone that went no contact to, or someone that stopped messaging you. Isn't that usually what happens? You finally let that go, you meet someone else, and then that person pops in. It's like, am I being tested? So let's get some hidden messages. So Aries, this was a very direct message. Someone's into you and they're showing it. They enjoy how they feel when they're around you. You make them feel at home. They feel like you're an honest person, that you've got a lot of authenticity about you. They feel like out of everyone that they've met in their life, they feel like they know what they're getting when they're in front of you. It's like you may have showed them repeatedly that you say what's on your mind, you don't hold back, you're unfiltered, and they like that about you. They like that. They know what they're getting. All right? Even the parts of you that you're not proud of, you let everyone see it. You don't wear masks. Okay? And that's what I like about Aries too. I know what I'm getting when I'm talking to an Aries. There are things learning how to read again, sorry you guys. There are things I never got the chance to tell you. I feel like that's that other situation creeping up, Aries. Okay, so if you've been in no contact with someone, someone's wanting to tell you some things. The more I tried to hide my feelings, the more obvious they become. Yeah, for a lot of you Aries, this person is intending to take action around this time frame because they feel like it's already becoming more obvious that they are developing strong feelings for you. So they would rather say it and have control over how these feelings are expressed than for you to just pick up on it on your own. You know? Wow, this person's really adamant about having control over how things are expressed so that way you don't get it wrong. Never really over. Lingering energy. I was telling you about that. Remember, Aries, I was telling you about that. Lingering energy, soul tie, no closure. You've got another person lingering around, whether you guys were situationship or not, or someone went quiet and never gave someone closure. You got someone lingering around like a fart that won't go away, wanting to try to open something back up with you. Meanwhile, you've got this person over here that's being very adamant that they want to build with you. So you got a decision to make this week, Aries, is what it kind of looks like. You're a hot commodity. You're a hot commodity, Aries. You deleted me, cut off, digital closure, cold exit. Yeah, for some of you Aries, you already blocked someone and they're trying to find other means to get a hold of you to find out what happened. You know, they're like, why am I not on Aries' friends list anymore? Why am I not seeing their Facebook posts? Did I get blocked? It's like someone feels like you took the Irish exit on them. And you're over here connecting with someone else. Responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. I feel like that was you, Aries, over here with the King of Pentacles. Financial, you're focusing on career a lot. New chapter, I am trying to move on. This is for the Aries that has a past energy lurking around. You're moving on from that. So you're being perfectly clear that you don't really care about whoever's trying to come back into your life, that you are open to whoever this person is that's showing up in your reading today. It feels like it feels new. Okay? Now for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Aries, I've got strong fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag. I have brain fart, where are you? Oh, I have Virgo, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Libra. That's the main ones. Please rock that like and subscribe button, good girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. And Aries, I posted your new November monthly yesterday. It's a long video, almost 50 minutes, so make space for it. But it's got career, love, it's got everything in it, and it was good. My heart keeps coming back to you, even though I know you lost faith in me. Yeah, that confirms everything that I was saying earlier. Someone hasn't moved on from you, but it looks like you've moved on. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. You were my sanctuary. You were the only person I could confide in, and I betrayed your trust. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. Yeah, that's what I got for you, Aries. Hope that helps. On to Taurus. Hi to everyone who just showed up. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. I know how special Sundays are, and I appreciate it. All right. I just got a new budgie to add to the group. It's green and it's got like peacock looking feathers on its back, and we're really struggling with picking out a name. So if anyone's got any suggestions, I'm open, because all the other birds are blue. Okay. All right, what do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus? Hello. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords. A lot of you Taurians, you're like done period, done period, done period in regards to a situation, and you're like, bring on the new. Bring on the new. What do we have for Taurus this week? 2 more shuffles for Taurus. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my terrific Taurians. All right, Taurus, your person's feelings for you this week, whoever they may be. 3 of Cups. Their intentions with you. The King of Wands, Leo energy, but also Aries and Sag. Their behavior and actions towards this. The King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. You got someone stepping up to really pursue this. Some of you may be meeting someone at a group gathering or a party, and this person's gonna like catch your attention or watch you from afar. How does Taurus feel about this person? The Emperor, you like them. You feel like they are the top of the food chain. What's the overall energy? The Empress. Taurus. Is this like a repeat of last week's reading? Come on now. This looks great. Some of you Taurians, if you're dating more than one person, you've got your sights set on one specific person, taking them from a king to an emperor. All right, I wanna break this down. So let's start with this person's feelings. We got the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is my dating card. It's my celebration card. It's going out socializing. 3 of Cups showing up as feelings tells me that they enjoy socializing with you. They enjoy your company. Why the 3 of Cups for how this person is feeling towards Taurus this week? The High Priestess, they feel like you're very mysterious. They feel like you're someone that doesn't like tell everyone your business. Only people that you choose who are close to you get to have insight into your life, and they find that very intriguing. They want to know more about you. The more you don't share, the more they want to have you share with them. And look, and this person's intentions and behavior towards you this week shows me someone that's keeping their eye on you. But the good news is they're coming in very mature and grounded. But it's kind of telling me that Hold on, I want another card on that. Tell me more about this person's feelings with Taurus. It's like less is more in this situation, Taurus. Like the least you're putting out there is creating a lot of desire for you. Three of Pentacles, some of you met this person at a work event, or you guys work together, or you guys do have circle and some of you may have met each other at the gym. The Three of Pentacles is often my gym card too. It's just telling me that there is a hub spot, a hub that you go to that this person frequents, that you guys cross paths. Or there was an introduction, or this is happening this week. Remember, this is for the next 7 days. So if you're single watching this, Taurus, get out there and socialize. You never know who you're going to meet. It's kind of what I'm getting. Nine of Pentacles to Hierophant. All right, so let's break down your feelings. I'll get more into their feelings in a moment. Your feelings for this person is the Emperor. You're pretty much telling me that you feel like they are very secure and stable. You feel like they give off protective vibes. You may feel like they are successful in a career, as the Emperor usually shows up as someone who has high ranking, whether they are a company owner or they're working their way up. Why the Emperor for how Taurus feels about this person? The Ace of Pentacles, you feel like this is someone that you could really build something solid with. Taurus, I love this spread. If it doesn't work out between the two of you, it's not because of immaturity or lack of decision making. Whoever you both are, I feel like you guys are coming in as, you know, people who are liked in your community. You work hard, you show up for people, and your reputation precedes you both. This person may be asking questions about you to like other people in their life to get more information, because like I said, they feel like you're very private with that High Priestess. You might have like a private Facebook account that only has friends of friends, or Instagram, or whatever social media you have, where this person may be going to other people and being like, hey, is Taurus available? The Moon, the Seven of Pentacles. All right, let me clarify this person's intentions. Their intentions is the King of Wands. And that showed up in the exact same position I had for Aries' reading. So if you are a cusper or you've got Aries in your chart, Taurus, you may benefit from that reading. Why the King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? The Knight of Cups. This is cute. This is really sweet. So Taurus, around this time frame, over the next 7 days, you've got someone that is pursuing some sort of romantic opportunity with you. I'm seeing someone inviting you out for a date, or just exchanging numbers if you guys haven't got to that level yet. It's just, it feels like you got someone that's really watching you, but not in a creepy way, trying to get information about you, but in a respectful way, and just really trying to get closer to you. And you already know who this person might be for some of you, and for others, it feels like you'll connect with them this week, but I'm strongly getting that you're going to meet this person, or you met this person with other people around. It feels like there's other people around. Knight of Swords, the Star, Eight of Wands. If you guys are already connecting with each other, it feels like things start to mature throughout the week. So let's clarify this person's behavior towards you. The King of Pentacles as behavior, that's someone coming towards you very grounded and steady. Someone very predictable. They're not trying to like confuse you or anything like that. The King of Pentacles also is someone that likes to treat people out for dinners and bring gifts, things like that. Why the King of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so let me get this straight, Taurus. This person's coming in with their intentions as a king, and it's clarified by a knight. Their behavior is coming in as a king, and it's clarified by a knight. I like it. Someone who knows what they want and goes after it. And with your overall energy being the Empress, it's looking to me that you really don't have to do much around this time frame. It feels like this person wants to take care of it. And there's no genders in my reading, so it's not specific to any gender. But Taurus, it does feel like around this time frame, you may be feeling like someone's trying to get close to you and you're feeling like you're receiving a lot of attention. So let's clarify that Empress. Clarify that Empress, please, for the overall energy for Taurus's reading. Clarify the Empress, please. The Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So clarifying your overall energy, I got the Queen of Cups. Someone's bringing your heart, you know, some smiles. It feels like this is a good cheesy reading. There's like no freaking drama. There's nothing here. You both are coming in as mature people. There's no drama. There's nothing else to go off of. And I don't want to continue digging, because the more I dig, I'll probably find something. And I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to ruin this message, because it feels really good, Taurus. Not all love stories have to have some sort of dark secret or some freaking drama in the middle. It feels like, Taurus, you're connecting with someone this week that values you. You value them. They want to pursue it, so they do. They want to know more about you, so they find out. And it feels like it's the start of something good. You know what? What is Taurus's advice here? And then I'm going to get another card on you guys' feelings. What is Taurus's advice here? Page of Swords. Get to know this person more. They're opening you up to getting to know this person more. And I am getting, for some of you Taurians, you did recently cut out somebody from your life. And I got that at the very beginning of the reading. I remember saying that you came into the reading, done, period, done, period, done. Like you were really over anybody from a past situation. You're not even thinking about someone from the past. Okay, and it is showing me that this person is someone new, and you both are keeping an eye on each other. So with the Page of Swords being your advice, that is advice to seek out more information. Tell me more about how Taurus feels about this person, please. Tell me more about how Taurus feels about this person, please. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. For some of you Taurians, you may at first be worried that someone is just playing you to get close to you physically, sexually. But I feel like the more you communicate with this person, the Eight of Wands, the more you're going to see what this person's true nature is with the King of Cups showing up. Because I am getting that whoever this person is, Taurus, they are a sweetheart. You both are. You both are coming in as likable people. You both are coming in who have family and friends that may be encouraging this person to come towards you. It's like whoever this person is, they got people in their life that cares about them, and that's a good sign. That's a good sign. And they're promoting this. For those Taurians that are in more complicated situations, let's get the hidden messages. And for Taurus, Taurians that are in a situation involving no contact, I will pull that person's hidden feelings. So every Taurus gets a message today. Because this is new love. For zodiac signs that came through this, I have Aries, I have Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could really be any zodiac sign. I won't lie, I still check up on you sometimes. So someone's checking you up on social media, daydreaming about you, wanting to see you. I really thought you'd always be here. Yeah, someone's still holding onto you, but your attention is being taken over here. Can't move on, stuck, loop, missing them, no closure. Yet, for the Taurians in a complicated situation, you've got someone that has this feeling of no closure with you, and they still check up on your social media just to have some sort of access to what's going on in your life, and they may not be able to see anything if you've got your social media on private, or you are really that mysterious as this person in the original spread was saying. It's like when a Taurus is done with someone, they really have no access to what's going on in your world anymore. Conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. All right, so for the Taurians in no contact, let's see. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. And Taurus, your November reading is going to be posted Monday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. I want to be in contact with you again. I miss you too much. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. All right, Taurus, that is for you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Gemini. That was a nice reading. I like it when it's like that. Hi, Gemini. What up, buttercups? Hope you guys are all doing great. Hi, Christine. Hi, Maria. Hi, J-Bay. Hi, Allison. You need coffee? Hi, Callie. Hi, Jessica. I think I already said Jessica's name. Hi, Netflix. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, please? For the last half of October, going into the first week of November, what do we have for Gemini, please? 2 more shuffles for Gemini. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, Gemini, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Chariot, major for Cancer. Their intentions towards you, we have the 5 of Wands, fire energy. Their behavior and actions, we have the Fool, major for Aries. Your feelings for this person, the Hierophant, major for Taurus. Wow, a lot of major arcana activity. And the overall energy for the connection this week, we have the Lovers, major for Gemini. Influenced by the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Swords and the High Priestess. Oh my. Okay, so Gemini, this week there's a lot of confusion surrounding you and what you feel is the right thing to do as it pertains to your relationship with somebody this week. Someone intends to fight for you if you're giving off vibes that you are slowly detaching. But we'll see. You've got a choice to make with that Lover's card, but you're indecisive about it because of the 7 of Cups. You may have too many things to choose from around you, or you're getting too much different information that is making it difficult for you to know what your heart and intuition is telling you to do. So let's clarify this person's feelings. They've got the Chariot. I have repeated 7s here. Clarify the Chariot for how this person feels about Gemini this week. Please clarify the Chariot for how this person feels about Gemini this week. The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You've got someone that's trying to take the lead here and trying to create some sort of stable foundation for you guys to have a conversation. They feel like you guys need to have a conversation like pronto. They feel like if they were to sit down and talk to you about something or FaceTime or whatever, you would have an easier time making this decision in favor of them. That's what I'm getting. It's like this person's saying, man, if I can get just 5 minutes to talk to Gemini about this, this would be an easier decision for them. but they may feel like you are kind of ignoring them with that Two of Swords. Yeah, it kind of feels like someone that you step back from, Gemini, in order to figure out what your heart needs. But there's a lot of distractions around you, and you're trying to make this decision without being influenced by other people, specifically this person. You want to make certain that it's a decision that is best for yourself, because it's like you feel if this person were to talk to you, your attachment to this person may start to override what your heart and head is trying to tell you to do. It's like you got a soft spot for this person. Yeah, Gemini, it feels like you're trying to disengage from someone who you have a lot of you've got the Hierophant as your feelings. That's what's throwing me off, Gemini. The Hierophant as feelings usually tells me that you feel committed to this person. You feel loyal to this person. Some of you may be married. But why are they coming in as if they feel like they don't feel that commitment with you right now? You know what? Let's clarify your feelings. Let's clarify your feelings. You got the Hierophant. Right now, you're just trying to have hope and faith that, you're going to make a decision that's in alignment with your values, your beliefs. Why the Hierophant for how Gemini feels about this person? For some of you, you may have been expecting marriage by now or a commitment by now, and you may feel like someone's dragging something on. And you may feel like, all right, they're not serious about me, then I'm just going to let them go. The King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So Gemini, you're pretty much saying you love the heck out of this person, but you don't trust them as far as you can throw them. And then I see the Seven of Pentacles. We've got a lot of repeated sevens now showing up. With that King of Cups clarifying your feelings for this person, then followed by the Seven of Swords, you're pretty much saying you love the heck out of this person, but you can't trust them. And that's what's making it difficult for you to move forward. A part of you feels like you could trust them, but another part of you may feel like, it's like when I look at the Two of Swords and the Seven of Cups, Gemini, you may be feeling like you're getting a lot of different information from different sources, which is making it difficult for you to make a decision with this person. And that could be what this person wants to talk to you about. They may be wanting to tell you, hey, I don't know why your sibling said this about me. That's not true. I don't know why your coworker said this about me. That's not true. Here's my receipts. You may feel like there's other people in your ear trying to tell you something about this relationship. That's going to be for someone. But with the King of Cups clarifying your feelings, it is telling me that you've got a lot of emotions invested. And that's why you're trying to make a decision without listening to your, letting your feelings kind of lead. You're trying to let your head lead instead. But then there's moments where you're like, shouldn't I follow my heart though? You've got this person waiting on a response this week, Gemini. So it kind of feels like there's an incoming text message heading towards you around this time frame, Gemini, that is from this person requesting a conversation with you, whether in person, FaceTime, whatnot, and they're going to be waiting on your response, indicating to me that you're not going to respond within the hour of the text message coming in or the phone call. Yeah, look at all these sevens. Holy smokes. Look at all these sevens that came through. And I don't have a lot of cards on the board. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 on the board, and I got 4 of them are sevens. You know what? Why does Gemini not trust this person? Let's start there. Why does Gemini not trust this person right now? The Ace of Wands. You may feel like they're a flirt. You may feel like it's like whenever you're not around them, you're stressing about who they're talking to. It's like you think that maybe they've got community wand going on here, where whenever you're not around, you're feeling like they're just like being charitable with their wand, or flip it for the other. Flip it if you need to. Clarify this person's intentions. Why the Five of Wands? The Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. Everyone's getting the King of Wands in the intentions position today. So Gemini, their intentions this week is the Five of Wands, Knight of Cups, King of Wands. Could be a fire sign, water sign, doesn't have to be, but I am getting a lot of fire and water. You've got someone that intends to fight for this, and they're coming in with their heart wide open. And the King of Wands doesn't like to lose. They're coming in really trying to, you know, set the tone for a conversation. I keep on getting that loud and clear. I want to talk to them. I want to talk to Gemini. I want to talk to Gemini. If they hear me out, they'll see that, you know, the decision's going to be a lot easier. So let's take a look at their behavior this week, because the Fool is the energy of taking a chance, putting themselves out there, stepping out of their comfort zone, trying to have some sort of new foundation to walk on. Clarify the Fool for this person's behavior and actions this week towards Gemini. Clarify the Fool. The Eight of Pentacles. And I got Temperance. And then I also see the Three of Swords right underneath that. Sagittarius energy coming through here strongly now. So Gemini, you've got someone that feels like once they come and talk to you and you see the effort that they're putting in, you guys will be able to find some sort of balance in the situation and come together and blend ideas with each other on how to move forward in the situation. Temperance talks about a compromise. This person wants to heal whatever pain they may have caused you, whether inadvertently or advertently. But I'm also getting someone wanting to clear up their name. I'm surprised I don't have the Seven of Wands here. I got everything else, but it feels like this person feels like they have to clear out their name with you. Clear some things up. Clear some things up. That's it. Tell me more about this conversation that they want to have with Gemini this week. Some of you already got this text today, perhaps, and you haven't responded to it yet. You might discover after you click off this video or before you did that there was a text from this person, if you're resonating with this message. Tell me more about this conversation. The Three of Swords and Justice. Look at that. Justice is a confession when it's surrounding by all this. And then there's the Page of Swords right here and the Five of Cups. This person is preparing to tell you all the truth. Everything that could clear their name up. And I'm also getting them also taking accountability for the stuff that is true. You know, the stuff that does involve past behavior that has disappointed you. So Gemini, whoever this person is, they're coming in to clear up their name in some regard. They feel like there's some misinformation out there, but they're also coming in taking accountability for the parts that are true. It's like this person's saying to you, Gemini, that's all not true. This is true, yes, but all that other stuff, no, that's not true, is what I'm getting off of this person. And they're hoping that this information will help heal the situation and help you guys recover. You know what? You know what? How will Gemini feel with this conversation? What will Gemini's feelings be if they were to have this conversation with this person? Let's ask that. A little improv here. Add my own additional question to it. If Gemini were to have this conversation with this person, what would the possible outcome be? Or rewind, the possible response Gemini will have. The Eight of Wands and the Tower, holy cannoli. It's going to surprise the heck out of you for one thing, but then it's going to lead to more communication moving forward, Eight of Wands. So it feels like they are being very correct, Gemini, where they feel like if they were to be heard just for this conversation, you would have a different outlook on the situation with this person. It feels like this person is coming to you with receipts to back up, you know, the false claims. Because the Eight of Wands, that's Cupid's arrows. That's you guys going back and forth, having you know, and then I got the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, it feels like you guys are making up. All right, so let me get some hidden messages. Before I pull the hidden messages, for those of you who are in no contact with someone, I'm going to pull those people's hidden feelings in a second. This is kind of sort of similar but different. But for zodiac signs that came through the tarot, I've got Sagittarius, Scorpio, hello, Cancerian energy, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. That's the main ones, but it could be any zodiac sign. Running from your problems, don't solve them. Someone feels like someone continues to run away from their problems instead of having a talk to clear things up. Our connection is intense and it scares me. I did just get the Tower. Some of you Geminis, you're in a connection where you guys have very intense fallouts, but then very intense reconciliations. It's like a repeated thing. You guys may be karmics, where you guys were supposed to meet each other to help trigger the heck out of each other and to really promote shadow work. Like you guys growing the most with this relationship. Sweet then sour, fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative. Someone feels like someone's two-faced with them. Someone feels like someone's two-faced with them. Whether they feel that way about you, Gemini, or you feel that way about them. Someone feels like they never know which version of the person that they're going to get that moment. Escape. I left when things got hard. That kind of matches this one right here. Running from your problems, don't solve them. Yeah. Getting repeated messages from different tarot decks. Someone wants to talk to someone. Someone feels like someone just keeps on. It's like whenever a conversation gets uncomfortable, someone hits the block button. If a situation is complicated, someone just says, leave me alone. It's like, I don't know who's doing that though, whether you or this person. But someone feels like they keep on getting shoved to the side whenever something gets uncomfortable. And someone's like, hey, what the fudge? Regret. I wish this never happened. And that connects with that Five of Cups we just saw a moment ago, where someone is saying, hey, all that other stuff isn't true, but I will say sorry for that part. All right, for my no contact group, let's take a look. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. For every like, this squirrel gets a nut. For every like, this squirrel gets a nut. Do it for the cause. I'm just kidding. There's so much unspoken between us. I need to tell you how I really feel. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? What's on the bottom? I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. Yeah, for some of you Gemini, someone knows that you're right about something, but they also feel like you're wrong about others. And they really want to, if you decided to still pull away from them, they want you to at least pull away for all the right reasons and not because of some misinformation. They're really adamant about that. Thank you, Carpe Diem. Thank you, Baddison. You're always out. So, yeah, you always, a typo. Oh, sorry. I think I read that funny. Thank you, Carpe Diem. All right, on to the Cancerians. It's hard for me to read far away. I don't see too well far away. I see really good close up, but far away, everything gets blurry. that was a skinny A. Who's going to read that? Now it's time for the Cancers. Let's see what's going on in Krabby Patty Land. All right, Cancer, let's take a look. What's going on with Cancers for the next 7 days, for the remainder of October, for the first week into November? What's going on with Cancer? Who are they connecting to? What's their story looking like? Cancer, what do we have for Cancer, please? What do we have for Cancer, please? Ace of Cups just wanted to flip out. Some of you Cancers are entering new romantic opportunities. Thank you so much, Anna. Hi, Baddison. Can listen to every sign. Oh, Leo and Venus. You got Leo and Venus. Wow. So Ace of Cups. This person's intentions with you, Cancer. The Eight of Wands. Their behavior and actions. The King of Swords. Wow, everyone's getting really good readings today. It's like everyone's dealing with people who say what's on their mind, express themselves, and follow through with things. I like it. How does Cancer feel about this person? I spoke too soon. Five of Wands. The overall energy for the connection this week, we have the Chariot, major for Cancer. Influenced by the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Okay, Cancer, you do have deep feelings for this person, but you're trying to take control in a situation this week, but it looks like this person's trying to take control too. You both are coming in as kings. It's like you both want to be the line leader here. But I need to find out what's upsetting you. But with the overall energy being the Chariot, King of Cups, and the Ace of Wands, it does feel like things are going to start to pick up and move forward really soon. So let's clarify this person's feelings for you. We got the Ace of Cups. Wait a minute, didn't the Ace of Cups hop out during the pre-shuffle? I don't remember now. Did I even break the deck? Well, if I didn't break the deck, it had to come out this way for a reason, I guess. But now I'm like, did I even break the deck? All right. Clarify the Ace of Cups as this person's feelings. The Ace of Cups comes in when we are feeling romantic feelings for someone. Our heart is opening and we want some sort of new beginning. Why the Ace of Cups? Why the Ace of Cups? Six of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. So Cancer, you've got someone here that is feeling like this situation with you could really like bust out and be something very successful. This is someone that feels like they want to give you a lot of attention this week. This is someone that is making their intentions perfectly clear. I just need to find out why you're coming in with that Five of Wands, because that's throwing off the entire vibe. The entire spread looks fantastic, minus the Five of Wands. So what is happening? So I need to clarify you first before I can speak on anything else. So let's find out why you're feeling the Five of Wands. Why the Five of Wands, please, for how Cancer feels about this person. The High Priestess and the Devil. Are they not talking to you right now? Is this what it's all about? And then later this week, they reach out to you and you're like upset that they waited so long to reach out. Is that what I'm getting? Because this person is making it clear that they're engaging with you this week, communicating with you. But for some reason, you're feeling like it's a little too, like they took too long to, like imagine you guys met at a party and you guys exchanged numbers and you were all excited to get to know this person. And then they take 2 weeks to send you a text. And in that 2 weeks, you started to get frustrated that they wouldn't reach out. And now they do, and now you're like still dealing with that undercurrent of frustration. Now that was just an example of what could be happening here. Because with that many aces showing up as this person's feelings, it is kind of telling me that this is a new opportunity that never really got off the ground, and this person's taking action towards it now, but may not be aware that you've been building up some tension or frustration up to this point because of how long they may have taken to get it going. Something like that. Something like that. It's like you were getting really excited for something with this person and they took too friggin' long in your perception. So let's clarify this person's intentions, Cancer, because they are reaching out and they're excited and they have no idea that you may even feel this way about them. They're thinking that you're going to be excited to hear from them. Why the 8 of Wands, please, for this person's intentions? The 7 of Cups and the World card. 10 of Pentacles right underneath that. For some of you, Cancer, someone was traveling or someone works a lot and travels a lot for work. For others, this person may have been looking over, some things that they needed to make peace with or complete before even coming towards you. Like, for example, Cancer, if this is someone that you recently met and you guys hit it off, they may have had to, tie up some loose ends before pursuing you. Like if they had someone that they were on and off with, and if they really wanted to pursue you, they would make certain that they were off completely with another before attempting to reach out to you and ask you out on a date. Because this kind of feels like someone's asking you out on a date right here. Or just seeing what you're up to in the hopes that you will ask them out on a date if this person wants you to be the one that pursues them. But it feels like an offer to go out. Someone's asking you out around this time frame. But you're kind of viewing this person perhaps as a player. Like you're feeling like they were trying to get you to chase them and you're not happy about that. But I'm not getting that that's what they were trying to do. Hold on, Cancer. Let me get another card on that, but I want to use a different tarot deck. 1 second. For some of you, July 15th might mean something to you. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. King of Cups again. The Chariot again. And the Sun. For some of you, Cancers, this is not somebody new. This could be somebody who you connected with a while back, things didn't really go anywhere, and now they're checking in on you to be like, hey, what's up? Remember me? What you doing this weekend? And you might feel insecure about how to proceed because of the gap or the lapse in time since you've spoken to them. I'm not getting that this is an ex trying to reconcile with you. I'm getting that this was someone that maybe you went on a date with and they never called you back for a second one. Or you guys were in that talking stage and then someone just stopped talking. It doesn't feel like there was some big breakup or bad blood between the two of you. That's only going to resonate with some of you. Because I am getting that this person's coming towards you around this time frame as if this is the first real offer that they've extended and they're happy about it and they're expecting you to be happy about it too. And little do they know you've got this animosity towards them. It's kind of what it feels like. So let's clarify the King of Swords. because this person feels like they're sitting pretty there, expecting to have a really good convo with you. Clarify the King of Swords as this person's behavior. Ace of Swords. And I got the Hierophant right underneath that. Yeah, this person feels like they're about to have a really good conversation with you. This person's the one that's speaking up. This is the one that's reaching out. Oh, and I just realized they're coming in with all 4 aces. Look at that. Look at that, Cancer. Holy cannoli. They came in with all 4 aces. So for some of you, it may have been a case of right person, wrong timing. If, you know, someone slept on the phone number a little bit. But I'm also getting a specific message for a Cancer out there who may have been like sort of dating this person a while back, but not really, never really put a label on it. And one person, whether you or this person, was like, hey, where's this going? I've got feelings. And the other person just went quiet. And I'm getting that someone went quiet because someone was not prepared for those feelings to be revealed to them, and it caught them off guard because of where they were at in their life, and maybe circling back around being like, hey, remember those feelings? You still have them? Because, you know, my life is sorted out now. It kind of feels like that. Clarify that 6 of Wands for me. Oh, wait a minute. You got the 5 of Wands as your feelings, Cancer, and they are coming in with the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands likes to, you know, fix the 5 of Wands energy. Like the 6 of Wands could be like resolving something after conflict for some of you. 821 might mean something to somebody. And I got the Emperor on the bottom and the Empress. So I got the Emperor and the Empress, all right, indicating to me, Cancer, that whomever you guys might be, you're going to have a mature conversation. But at first, you might be a little bit like, when their message comes in, or if you're the one sending this message, Cancer, remember the roles could be reversed. If you're the one sending this person a message, they could be like, and feel a little sort of way about it, but then might let one's guard down and talk about it. So the same thing I did for Gemini, I'm going to do for you. Let's see how you'll feel post-conversation towards this person when they come in with this invite or engagement. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Gemini because this kind of came in for their reading. Or you are a cusper, a Gemini Cancer cusper. How will Cancer feel post-conversation with this person? The Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. And then I see the 6 of Swords right underneath that. You'll feel open to communicating, and then it'll transition from being open to communicating to being very flirty and lighthearted, Page of Wands. And then next thing you know, you've moved on from it. Whether you moved on with closure from this person or you guys are able to move on from any frustration and like start some sort of connection over with this person. So let's get the hidden messages. Endings aren't always endings. Yeah, something's looping back around, Cancer, doing a little figure 8. It's like if something's meant to take place and it doesn't, it finds a way to loop back around. If fate brought us together, why won't it let us be? Yeah, for somebody, it's like 2 people are like, if we're meant to do this, how come there's always an obstacle in the way? I pretend I don't care because I see you in my dreams. Someone pretending that they don't care about somebody. You lost me. Final straw. Self-respect. Power move. That could be what you were originally feeling over here, Cancer. But the more I dived into your energy, it kind of feels like that kind of wears off. Don't force it. If you really are done with something, then don't force the message. But this is kind of showing me that you're a little bit heated about something, but then when you start to talk to this person, you become playful. You become your playful self. Back and forth, emotional yo-yo, on and off confusion. Yeah, for some of you Cancers, this is like an on again, off again, where this person's trying to hit the on switch with all 4 of those aces, and you may be like fighting yourself to say, nope, not this time. Now, if you're in no contact with someone right now, Cancer, or in limited communication, I will pull that person's hidden feelings for you in a second. Now, for zodiac signs that came through this reading, Cancer, I have strong Cancerian energy here. Scorpio is here. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, strong Capricorn, and Pisces. Reciprocity, I want to have equal give and take. For some of you Cancers, it just wasn't equal. Something wasn't feeling equal. Self-love, I am still trying to heal. For some of you Cancers, you may feel like you need to take a break from your love life, and having this person reach out may be interrupting the break that you feel like you really need. If so, don't give in to the situation. Be like, look, I'm glad to hear from you, but I kind of want to take a break from love right now. You know, it's totally up to you. Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. All right, so for the Cancers who are currently in no contact with somebody, let's take a look. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? Yeah, some of you Cancers are getting an unexpected text message from someone being like, hi, and you're like, what do you want? Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. For some of you Cancers, you guys were very different. Very like a difference, like an age gap, difference in background, difference in social settings. Like someone feels like you guys were very different, but something still feels like it worked somehow. All right, Cancer, that is for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Nope, nothing else. Enjoy your day. On to Leo. Thought I had something else I was going to say. Guess not. Guess not. All right. Leo. All right, Leo, what's going on? All right, what do we have for Leo? All right, Leo, let's take a look at Leo this week. What do we have for Leo for the next 7 days? What do we have for Leo? What's going on in their love life this week? Leo. For the rest of October, going into the first week of November 2025, what's going on with Leo this week? Who's playing a key player in their love life this week? And how do they feel about each other? What is this person's intentions with Leo, their behavior and actions with Leo, and the overall energy? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Chariot. Their intentions with you, the Hanged Man. We got Cancer, Pisces energy coming through. Their behavior and actions, we have the Three of Swords. Your feelings for this person, the Ace of Pentacles. And the overall energy for the connection this week is the Eight of Swords. Influenced by the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. All right, you both are a loss for words right now and what's happening with you guys' relationship right now. This person doesn't know how to proceed. They feel like they want to move forward, but they don't know if you'll want them to. So they feel stuck. They feel emotionally stuck. Leo, you've got someone that wants to come towards you, but they feel like you're not giving them the green light to, you know, show them that it's welcomed. But with your feelings for them being the Ace of Pentacles, that's kind of telling me a different story. So that could be telling me that this person is getting in their own way, getting in their own head, making assumptions that aren't there. You both could be doing that. Because sometimes the Eight of Swords can get us stuck in a mental prison where we assume someone doesn't like us anymore. We assume someone is trying to break up with us. We assume when we're in the Eight of Swords energy. Okay? I am getting that you guys are experiencing a soul contract around this time frame. You guys were destined to meet each other to fulfill a soul karmic lesson is kind of what that's showing me. And this person is feeling emotionally stuck. They don't know how to move forward towards you, but they want to. This person is heartbroken right now about something. They're heartbroken with the potential idea that you don't like them. But when I look at your feelings, Leo, you're telling me that you do want something with them, but maybe you haven't told them. Whether it's because you don't feel like you should have to tell them, or there's some sort of external factor that may be slowing something down. So let's take a look at what's going on here. But it does appear that you both are overthinking something, and I need to find out what that is. So I'm going to first begin with this person's feelings for you, Leo. We have the Chariot. The Chariot, when it shows up in someone's feelings, tells me that this person wants to travel towards you. They want to pick you up in their car and just like be with you. Why the Chariot? Why the Chariot, please? Why the Chariot? The Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Leo, this person feels like you're a very independent person, that you don't give off clingy vibes. You don't give off vibes that you need someone in your life, but you would want to have the right person there. They also feel like you're very mysterious and hard to read. You might be very private. You may not let a lot of people into your life. Only those you've chosen as, you know, the people to be in your inner circle know what's going on in your life. Who else got something like that? I think it was Taurus that had a similar message. So you might have strong Taurus in your chart, Leo, or you're connecting with a Taurus. But this person feels like you believe in less is more. You don't feel like everyone should know your business. Only the people who will respect your privacy should know about what's going on with you. So since this person is feeling like you're being that way, they may feel like you're denying them access to you as well. They may feel like you're not really letting them into your life right now, and they don't know what's going on with you. They want to move forward, but they're stuck. Their intentions right now is to get a different perspective on things, but the more they try to get a different perspective, the more they get even more stuck. And that is what brings in my mental mashed potato card, the Eight of Swords. You know, we like illuminate on we just analyze a thought, and it keeps us stuck in analysis paralysis. All right, so let me clarify that Eight of Swords, and then I'm going to clarify your feelings. Why is this Eight of Swords here? Someone feels like their hands are tied in a situation. Someone feels like someone else has to be the one that, you know, opens the door here, because another feels like the door is locked. Why the Eight of Swords? The Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. Yeah, there's some secrets that you guys are keeping from each other that's leaving things very difficult to, you know, navigate around. Someone feels like they're navigating towards this relationship in the dark, where they only have their, you know, senses to help guide them. All right, Leo, let's get your feelings. I really want to know how you feel. Why does Leo feel the Ace of Pentacles for this person? Why the Ace of Pentacles? The Two of Pentacles. And then I got the Hermit right underneath that. So with the Hermit being there, you're telling me, Leo, that you have you withdrew your energy a little while ago, and you're trying to go over what's the best thing for you to do. You're trying to decide. You're not quite there yet in regards to your decision, but you're trying to figure it out, which tells me that you're not completely closed off to this person, but you're also not, you know, swinging that door wide open, being like, come on in. I do have the Five of Cups right underneath that with the Four of Swords, perhaps indicating that there is some history between the two of you that is not so savory, that you're still trying to recover from. This person may have hurt your feelings or did something that you feel was just not to your liking, and you're just trying to figure out if you can forgive. And for some, this is the other way around. This person may be feeling that way about you. You're just trying to do what's best for yourself. Some of you guys may be experiencing a lot of dreams about each other, especially with that moon being there. I feel like someone's getting a lot of dreams about the situation where there's going to be a lot of symbols. Maybe someone should keep a dream journal to decode what those symbols are talking about. Let's clarify this person's intentions with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is telling me that this person is hitting the pause button on their chariot, letting it stay in idle because they don't really know how to drive forward. Clarify that, Hanged Man. The Four of Pentacles, they're holding on to it though. Queen of Wands, that's you. They're holding on to you with that Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands shows up as intentions, followed by the Hanged Man when someone is just trying to, you know, get another perspective before taking any action. Because someone's feeling like they only have one opportunity here, and if they bust it up prematurely, they're gonna not have another chance again. I feel like I'm getting another message. One second. Why does this person feel like they need to protect you? Some of you Leos, this person may feel protective over you. Not that you need protection, but they feel protective over you. So it's like, even if you're not really wanting to talk to them right now, they just still want to know what you're up to, if you need anything. They just feel like they're still, like they got to do for you. But at first it felt like it was a different message. All right, let's clarify this Three of Swords. Clarify that Three of Swords. Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. Yeah, Leo, it does feel like this person is trying to figure out what path to cross in regards to this. They want to get your attention. They want your attention, but they fear rejection here. This person's got like a pending text message that they're wanting to hit send on, but they're scared to hit send and discover either A, you have them blocked, they don't want to have that realization, or B, they find out you leave them on red. It's like they're scared to like move forward. So they're just sitting in that chariot, pause with that Hanged Man, and just overthinking the whole situation. Oh, Leo's going to ignore my text. I just know it. I don't want to put myself through that. Or Leo blocked me. I don't want to discover it for sure. Or for some of you, some time, too much time has lapsed from when something happened to now, to where someone may even feel forgotten. Wow, I'm getting repeated messages about conversations happening around this time frame. I keep on getting that. I got that for Gemini, I got it for Cancer, and now I'm getting it for you, Leo, where there's like a need to talk about something, and once that conversation would happen, someone feels like the situation would totally change. As if to say that a lot of you guys may be dealing with a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunication, or everyone was making assumptions about something and spin their own narrative into the assumptions that they were creating. Clarify that Eight of Swords again. I feel like Scorpio season is going to be a season for endings for new beginnings and endings for rebirths, where old narratives need to die and new beginnings with fresh perceptions need to rise up. Why the Eight of Swords? The Three of Cups and the Star. And the Judgment. So Leo, it feels like between the two of you, there is some happiness at the end of the road here. But will someone break free from a mental prison or just keep themselves chained up? Because I don't feel like you're doing anything, Leo. You're not budging. You're in this energy of if something's going to happen, it's them seeking me out. You may feel like they're the ones that needs to come to you because of whatever happened with this Five of Cups. Whether you're saying that you were the one that was left, hanging at one point and they've got to like come towards you, or there was some sort of disrespect that you want them to clear up. It could definitely be flipped. But this person's feeling like you're very private. They don't know anything about you right now at all. Even if they knew everything about you at the time you guys were connecting, they feel like they don't know anything about you right now. Like if it's been like 6 months since you guys have spoken to each other, this person has not a clue of what's going on in your life right now. That's how private you have been. And for some of you Leos, you may have learned the hard way the importance of not putting everything out there because it gets misinterpreted. Thank you, 630 Moonchild. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's like you feel like if you put yourself out there, whether on Instagram, Facebook, or with friends, things like that, it's quickly misinterpreted. And you're like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. I'm just not going to give anyone anything for them to misinterpret it. I'm strongly getting a Leo that's felt burned about something. So let me break down that Five of Cups a little bit more. I want to see what this actually is and if it was a direct impact from this person or just a combination of different things. Clarify that Five of Cups, please. Nine of Wands, and I see the Eight of Wands on the bottom. Leo, I'm strongly getting that you really gave something your all. You gave something your all, whether a specific person or something else. You gave it your all, and you feel like either this person or other people mistook your intentions. And it made you feel like you needed to just go in hiding from everything or everyone, not just this person. Because it feels like the more I'm diving into your energy, Leo, it feels like you have just put the locking key on everyone in your life from having access to you. And you're kind of like in hermit mode right now, just trying to release and purge any person, place, or thing from your life that has brought you nothing but stress. And you're coming out in a new way. That Judgment could be your rebirth. That could be your rebirth. Where I have a Leo that is not only re-looking at their love life, but you're also relooking at your friendships, like cutting ties with a lot of old friends and just going out there meeting new people and getting to know people who will know you from the version that you are now versus the version that you were in the past that may have allowed people to kind of disrespect you. So Leo, when it comes to this person, I do feel like you're not coming in hateful. You're not coming in any way, actually. You're coming in just doing your thing. And I do feel like you have a soft spot for whoever this person might be, to where you are open to like connecting with this person, but you're not like allowing yourself to be vulnerable. You're coming in very strong. Very strong. So anything else before I pull the hidden messages? Eight of Pentacles. You're working on something, Leo. The Eight of Cups in reverse and the Emperor. The Eight of Cups in reverse is unable to walk away from something. And it's coming in with this Emperor energy. You may have someone that's unable to walk away from you. And is coming towards you to share with you what they feel like is the best thing in regards to their spot in your life. It's like you got someone that does not want to be discarded. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. Jeed. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. You've got someone here that wants to take control over the pecking order. They don't want to be pecked off. I don't know how else to explain that. It's kind of what it's feeling like. Someone doesn't want you to walk away. Yeah, I hope that made sense. So let's get the hidden messages. I just feel like I got a Leo here that is going through a rebirth. There are no real secrets in this world. That one fell on the floor. Your past shapes you, but it doesn't define you. Yeah, Leo, I'm strongly getting that, you know, you've had people in your life, I don't know if it's this person included, but you have people in your life that may have known you for a while and still see like the old version of yourself, but it looks like you've worked through all that. And it's like you may feel like there's people in your life that still want to see you the old way instead of the new way, which you may feel like is keeping you regressed or causing you to regress or keeping you stuck from where you really are meant to go next. And you're making a tough decision to purge. It's like you're purging a lot of different people, places, and things from your life around this time frame. And you got this person that's like, please don't let me be one of them, because I'm evolving with you. How did we go from everything to nothing? What you're searching for may not be what you truly want. Now, if you're in no contact with someone right now, Leo, I will pull their hidden feelings for you in a second. Chemistry, I have never felt passion this intense. Shadow side, you made me realize my flaws. So Leo, whoever this person is, I feel like this person feels a strong chemistry with you and they want to come towards you, but they don't know what you want. They're scared of you just telling them to go away. But it looks like they're going to still try anyway. And I do feel like this connection may have helped trigger a desire to do a lot of shadow work. For them too, it feels like. All right, so for my no contact group, let's find out what's going on. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Leo, I have Aquarius, I have Scorpio, I have Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Pisces again. All right, it could be any zodiac sign though. Please rock that like and subscribe button for you, girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for spending your weekend with me. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. Some of you guys may be at a distance. I'm trying to move on from you, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. Your sounds feel safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. That came up for Scorpio. So you might have that in your chart. All right, Leo, I hope that helps. On to Virgo. Hi, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with you for this week. Did I just mix them up again? No, I did. All right, I need to get comfy. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? 2 more shuffles for Virgo. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, Virgo, your person's feelings for you this week is the 5 of Cups. Their intentions, we have the 4 of Swords. Their behavior and actions, the 5 of Swords. Oh, you're welcome, Colleen. You're welcome. Your feelings for this person, the 2 of Pentacles. And the overall energy this week we have is the Strength card, major for Leo, influenced by the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Whew, and the Tower. All right, Virgo, what happened between you and this person? This person is feeling like they messed up big time and they can't get a hold of you. The huge wave of intensity that I'm getting off of this person in comparison to you, they feel like something just catastrophically impacted you guys' connection, and this week they're very sad. They're very sad. They're looking at the cups that have spilt over and they're like, how do I fix this? Their intentions right now is the 4 of Swords, to rest up, to like decompress and like clear their mind to see if they can figure out how to fix something. But I do have the 5 of Swords indicating that there could have been a fight. There could have been an argument. There could have been some words exchanged that went below the juggler or hit the juggler below the belt. Got those two mixed up. So Virgo, it does feel like someone's acknowledging that you're mad at them big time. But when I look at your feelings, you've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is telling me that you're kind of undecided about something. You're not mad. You're just coming in undecided, which tells me that this person doesn't affect you that much. You know, it takes a lot to get a Virgo mad. Your mileage may vary. I know everyone has met their own set of Virgos, but the Virgos I've met, there's been a Virgo that popped off unexpectedly. It does feel like whoever this person is, you know what? Let me clarify their feelings and then clarify your feelings before I speak on that any further. But I am getting someone here standing their ground about something. Okay, so let's dive into why they feel sad. 5 of Cups. The 3 of Pentacles. They didn't cooperate with you in some regard. High Priestess on the bottom. They kept the work situation a secret. Lied about their job. Something about work. Either someone feels sad that they didn't put in the work, or someone kept a work situation private, or was dishonest about their work, dishonest about their income, or their connections. Because when I look at the 5 of Swords card, Virgo, that's often the person that's willing to lie, cheat, and steal to get what they want. I don't know if you're calling somebody out on maybe misrepresenting their hierarchy at their company that they work for, what they make for an income, or how successful their business is. Something about work maybe. And when you're dealing with a Virgo is going to do their research. A Virgo is going to look up when you started your business license. They'll look up your title and feel like, all right, what's the salary for someone who works in this title? You know, it's like Virgo will do their research and get the receipts. So if someone lied to Virgo in order to get to date a Virgo or to take a relationship further, a Virgo is finding out and calling it out. Now, if that's not the case, let me get more insight, okay? That's something that's coming through for somebody. All right, doesn't have to be the entire message, but I feel like for a side note, there's a Virgo that just called somebody out online about what their income was or their real job title. Tell me how Virgo feels about this person. Why the Two of Pentacles? You're kind of weighing out the pros and cons here. You're still trying to figure it out, but you may feel like someone lied to you about something or is trying to manipulate you into doing something that they want to do that you don't want to do. The Chariot, Major for Cancer, and the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. So Virgo, you do have romantic feelings for this person, and that's what's making it difficult, but you are trying to use your head here and not your heart. You're letting the Queen of Swords kind of take over the Knight of Cups part of you. The Knight of Cups part of you, Virgo, is that part of you that wants to just go out and have dinner with this person, to sit and watch a movie together. You want to do all those cozy romantic things. But the Queen of Swords part of you is like, no, I gotta research this. I gotta figure out if this is someone that I can trust. Or if this is someone that I'm always gonna have to wonder if they're lying to me. With the Six of Cups coming out with the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, something from someone's past may have come to the surface, or it's happening this week. It may have not happened yet, Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune is like what goes around comes around. And the Six of Cups is drudging up the past. It's like this Wheel of Fortune is drudging up the past. It's bringing someone's history to the surface for scrutiny, actually. And the Seven of Wands is, you know, someone really feeling like they got to protect their honor, protect their reputation, defend themselves. So Virgo, you've got someone that's trying to defend themselves. Explain what's really going on here. It's like they may feel like you only got some of the story, but not the whole story. Gemini had that. This might be affecting the ones that are ruled by Mercury. Mercury, is there a Mercury retrograde or something? Because Virgo, you're getting like a similar message that Gemini had, and you both are ruled by Mercury. I've lost track of transits. I've been so freaking busy lately. So is there like a Mercury retrograde going on here? Because if so, then that explains why I'm getting this repeated about messages. People talking and needing more to the story. All right, clarify this person's intentions with Virgo, please. Clarify this person's intentions with Virgo, please. The Magician, major arcana for Virgo and Gemini, and it's Mercury ruled. This person's intentions is to rest and to come to some sort of idea on how to utilize their tools to sell themselves on the situation to get the best outcome. Sometimes the Magician as intentions can be the intent to manipulate something, but when the Magician is in the upright position, it's a good form of manipulation, not a negative. Like each week I manipulate my schedule to accommodate time for my kids and time for you guys. You know, that's a good form of manipulating something. Magician in reverse, that's black magic, that's being manipulative only for selfish reasons, things like that. But we have the Magician in the upright, indicating that this week someone's trying to go about it the right way, but if they feel like it's not working, they might go about it the other way if they feel like you're not like giving them a chance to clear something up. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. I want to know what's being stored in this memory bank that the universe wants someone to know about. You see, the universe is the one that's steering that wheel. The universe is trying to bring us to some recent event so we can talk about it. It's like the universe is like, Exhibit A, let's look at it. Let's cross-examine it. Clarify the Six of Cups. Is someone here a lawyer? Is someone watching me who's a lawyer? I don't usually talk like that. Clarify the Six of Cups. Or someone's just watching a lot of Judge Judy. Can't hate that. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Something involving family. Being in a family, wanting a family, having a family, protecting a family. Four of Pentacles is protection. It's holding on to something. It's being disciplined about something. Ten of Cups is family. Six of Cups is children. Did this person lie about having children? Did this person lie about still having like a whole family? Clarify that Five of Swords. Clarify that Five of Swords, please. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Hierophant. Yeah, Virgo, someone's really trying to like answer some questions you may have to jumpstart some sort of, they want to infuse it with more positive energy. They feel really sad right now. They feel like they've lost some sort of control. Clarify that Seven of Wands, please. The Lover's card. And the Eight of Wands. Virgo, you got someone that's trying to defend this relationship. They are acknowledging that there was something that happened that they're being called out on. And it's like they're acknowledging the role they played. So this could be like a situation where they are admitting, yeah, I did that. But does it have to like, what is this that they're acknowledging accountability for? What is this Five of Cups again? Eight of Pentacles, my work card. So we originally had the Three of Pentacles clarify it, which is my work card. Eight of Pentacles is my work card. And then I got the Six of Wands. Some of you, I feel like this person is acknowledging that they may have exaggerated about having a job, or like, how do you exaggerate that? You either have one or you don't. Or someone exaggerated their hierarchy at their job or their status. And you called them out on it, or you're about to. It's like I'm getting, though, that you wouldn't have cared either way. You just don't want to be lied to. It's like, you didn't have to tell me you made 6 figures if you make 70. It's okay. But for others, it feels like it's something to do with other, like a family situation. And they're trying to figure out how to come out of that. It's like the cat is out of the bag. Clarify that Tower. Actually, let me use a different tarot deck for the Tower. Virgo. I never get readings for you like this, Virgo. You don't give me Virgo readings like this. This is what Scorpios usually give me, or Geminis. Clarify that Tower, please. No, that's like 8 gazillion cards. No, thank you. Okay, I'll take that one. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn. Capricorn rules over the 10th house, which is public image, career, finances. Virgo, it does feel like someone is either trying to nudge their way in your life because you make a lot of money, or you've got like a stable upbringing, or you got a stable, cushiony life for yourself that you worked your butt off for, or this person's exaggerating what they do for a living, how much money they make, because they feel like they're not equally yoked as you and thought you wouldn't want to date them if they told you what they were really making or what title they had. So it kind of feels like you intimidate them and they wanted to impress you. But it's backfiring because what's going to impress a Virgo is if you're honest. They probably should have asked you your zodiac sign first before lying. Oh, you're a Virgo. Oh, you're the research king and queen. Okay, got it. So let's get some hidden messages. So if it's not like a work-related thing or money-related thing, Virgo, fill in the blank. It's letting you know that someone felt intimidated by you in some regard and they felt like they had to exaggerate something or hide something in order for you to like them. If it's like a kid thing, maybe this person was scared that you wouldn't want to date a single mom, single dad, and they may have like kept that part a little bit to themselves until they knew you liked them. The more I tried to hide my feelings, the more obvious they become. Life isn't a test. There are no right answers. Now, Virgo, if you're in no contact with anyone right now, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings in a second. Woke up different, shifted energy, done tolerating, silent strength. Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. Yeah, some of you may have felt like someone love bombed you. Came in all, you're my soulmate, I've never met anyone like you, I love you, I know it's only the second date, but can I move in with you? And you're like, do you need a place to stay? What do they call that? Hobosexual? Where someone will just love bomb you early on and then show up at your door with a trash bag full of clothes and... I think that's what they call it on TikTok. Some of you guys may make a lot of money and someone's like, you got a nice house, don't you? You got a 4-bedroom there that's just collecting dust. You're just living there by yourself. Wouldn't it be nice if I came in and moved in with you? Don't force that. All right, those in no contact. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius, Gemini, and Cancer. It could be any zodiac sign though. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. But Virgo, whoever you are, you're doing great. You're doing great. You're just doing really good for yourself, and that's why you're being very protective. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? All right, Virgolicious, that is for you. I hope that helped. I hope it made sense. Don't force it if you've got a really terrific relationship. Yeah, that's it. All right, on to Libra. I got that song by Sam Smith stuck in my head. I've had it in my head since Virgo's reading, so maybe it might mean something to you. How do you sleep when you lie to me? Something, something. Hope something keeps you up tonight. Baby, how do you sleep when you lie to me? Something like that. I don't know if I'm getting the right lyrics going, but it popped up in my head. Hi, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you guys this week. Hope you enjoyed your birthday season. All right, what do we have for Libra for the next 7 days, please? What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for my Libra babies? What do we have for Libra this week? 2 more shuffles for Libra. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, Libra, your person's feelings this week. We had the Magician, major for Gemini and Virgo. their intentions with you this week. We had Judgment, major for Scorpio. Their behavior and actions towards this relationship, the Nine of Swords, air energy. Your feelings for this person, we have the Empress, Libra, Taurus, major arcana. Wow, 3 major arcanas out of 4 cards. And the overall energy for this week is the Devil, major for Capricorn. Thank you, Angelica. I appreciate it. Thank you. Happy Sunday. You're my favorite. Aw, you're a doll. Thank you so much. Oops. Did I accidentally block her? Oh my goodness, I accidentally deleted it. I'm so sorry, Angelica. I went to hit heart and I accidentally deleted it. But I read it. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with technology. I hope I didn't accidentally block her. Oh, shoot. I hope I didn't block Angelica. Shoot. Please let me know you're still here. If not, I'll go into my block list and unblock you. All right. Influencing the Devil, we have the Star as the overall energy. Thank you, Goodman. Thank you so much. Whew. All right, so Libra, your person's feelings for you this week, we have the Magician. Let's take a look. Why is the Magician how Libra feels, or this person feels about Libra this week? Why the Magician for how the Knight of Wands? And then I see the Tower and the 4 of Wands. Okay. All right, so Libra. Why is this person so anxious with you? You've got somebody, Libra, that is trying to conjure up some confidence to like speak to you, but they're immediately being met with, oh, I can't do this. They're anxious. They're very anxious about seeking you out right now. Something's going on. With the Tower being here, they are telling me that they feel very emotionally unstable with the situation. And I'm looking at the Nine of Swords, and it's like, I don't know if they're scared that you know what? The timing of what just happened with a subscriber may have something to do with this message. Libra, some of you may be dealing with someone that's scared that you blocked them. Or you have blocked them. And they're stressing out about it because they want to talk to you. Ooh, the timing of that is just matching it. Yeah, it's like you got someone here that feels like you guys were building something. The 4 of Wands usually talks about building a beautiful relationship, working towards commitment, working towards marriage. Some of you, this could talk about being married. But they may feel like they've... All right, I need to clarify that Nine of Swords really quick. I usually don't skip ahead like that, but I really need to clarify that Nine of Swords to clear up something. Clarify that Nine of Swords as this person's behavior. 8 of Swords. Look at that. Libra, you got someone stressing about you big time. You got someone stressing about you. I don't know if this person went to go, message you on social media and then they couldn't find you on their friends list and they're like, did Libra unfollow me? Or they're trying to message you through your cell phone, but they may see it not get delivered. I keep on getting something about sending a message and it's not being clear on whether it went through, or it did go through and you haven't responded yet. And you've got someone like late at night just rechecking their phone to see if you're messaging them back. or if it was a glitch that there's, you know, nothing to worry about. They're trying to make another plan here. Their intentions is to call this out and get a clear answer from you with that judgment. They're wanting a clear decision here on what's going on. And then I see the Death card. It's like someone's wanting to say, are we done? Is that it? You're just done with me and you don't even say goodbye? You don't even say anything? I just have to find out by going on your account and seeing I'm not on your list anymore, or finding out my message didn't get delivered. Is that how it is? Someone's starting to get really worked up this week, and they might be making a lot of assumptions. Because with your feelings being the Empress, you're not coming in angry at them. You're just coming in chilling. You know, you're taking good care of yourself, Libra. You're nurturing yourself, promoting high self-care. You're just loving up on yourself this week. And you've got no negative feelings about this person at all. And if they did do something to hurt you or upset you, you're not giving it much of your focus this week, which possibly means you've got some good things happening in your life right now that's taking all of your attention. And if so, I'm glad. I like hearing that. But I am getting that this person is making a whole lot of assumptions. If they were to just hit send on that message, they would probably discover that you didn't block them. And if you did unfollow them on social media, you may have just unfollowed everybody, you know, and just wanted to take a break from social media. And they may be assuming that it's them that you're mad at. Let me clarify your feelings. Please clarify Libra's feelings for this person. How does Libra feel about this person? The King of Wands and the Hermit. Oh, you're very attracted to this person. And then I see the Page of Cups on the bottom, water energy. So Libra, this is someone that you find very attractive. But with that Hermit card coming out, it's reiterating the fact that you may be just taking some time out for yourself. And this person is making a whole lot of assumptions about what's going on with you. It's like cell phones and social media has made it where everyone thinks that they have 24/7 access to you. And like if you want to have some time off on your phone or social media, you feel like you have to announce it to everyone so no one gets their feelings hurt if you don't respond back. But I've got a Libra here that's like, I don't want to have to do that. I want to just withdraw my energy and let it be that. You know, and someone's trying to get a hold of you around this time frame, Libra. I don't know who they are to you, whether you're dating them, friends, colleagues, I don't know. But they like you. And they're expecting more from you. And you are kind of like doing your own thing this week, not trying to be mysterious or anything like that, but kind of like doing your own thing. And, you know, and this person is trying to get a hold of you. Like you may have put your phone on Do Not Disturb in order to not get notifications. And this person's sending you messages and you're not seeing them. So you don't even know that it's them. That's getting very specific. So let's clarify that Judgment card. The Four of Cups. This person is judging you big time, and they're feeling rejected. They're feeling ignored. They're feeling discarded. They're feeling like you didn't even give them any courtesy of, hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore. But you don't owe it to them, Libra, is what I'm getting off of you. Unless you guys are in a committed relationship or married, you don't owe anybody an explanation on why you want a couple days off on your phone. Even though you're here with me. I appreciate it. I'm talking to a Libra that just may feel like they want to watch people, but not have to like put out information. It's like, it's easy to just scroll and watch videos, but to type up stuff, to engage, that takes more energy. And I feel like I have a Libra that just wants a break. But you are attracted to this person. But I got the Nine of Wands showing up for you, indicating that you may be feeling fatigued right now. You may be tired. You may have had a really busy week, and you're just like kind of wanting some downtime. I see a lot of nines. For some of you Librans, this is a week where you are looking over your friendships and your love life and thinking, all right, who do I want to like, you know, say goodbye to and keep in my life? Because the number 9 talks about releasing outdated connections, people we've outgrown, in order to step into the new way of doing things. And I feel like as a collective, we're all doing that. I've been saying this from the rooftop. We're in the year of number 9. 2025 breaks down to a number 9, and a lot of us are doing that. A lot of us are like, you know what, just because I've known you since college doesn't mean I have to be friends with you anymore. We have outgrown each other. I wish you well, but I'm not going to have to keep on checking in on you anymore, because I feel like it's being forced at this point. That could be what I'm getting off of you, Libra. And this person may be scared that they're making that cut list, but I'm not getting that. But they could potentially end up making that cut list if you feel like they're breathing a lot of heavy pressure on you to connect with them when you're not feeling like you want to connect with anybody right now. You don't want to feel like you have to like explain yourself. Now again, unless you're in an already committed relationship or married, people don't deserve 24/7 access to us. Clarify that star and the devil. The 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a very specific message, Libra. Someone feels like you're acting too good for them. You're too busy for them. You're like, but with you showing up as the Empress is not arrogant. The Empress is not selfish. The Empress, you know, has such a pure, loving heart that the Empress just gives and gives and gives to everybody. But what happens is, because you're used to giving to a lot of people, people see it as your natural default character, as being someone giving. And when you don't give, you know, 1 week out of years of giving, people will take it as a personal attack on them if they're so used to you being very giving. Okay? And it'll create a negative response than like anyone else would get. Another example, Libra, say you are one of those employees that always gives 150% to your customers, to your coworkers. You're always right on top of that, Rose. You're always doing 150%. But let's say one day you're not feeling that bubbly or chirpy or energetic, but you give 100%. You're still giving 100% and doing more than other people. All of a sudden, it's like, Libra, you're slacking today. What's the point? Why aren't you, what are you doing? Take care of them. What's wrong with you? It's like, what are you talking about? It's like you are held to a higher standard, Libra, because you are this Empress. You're known as being a giver. And when you stop giving, people feel like you're trying to take from them instead, when you're just trying to give back to yourself and fill up your cup a little bit. I hope that makes sense for somebody. It will make sense for the Libra that might be thinking, wow, I am always there for everybody, but one time I'm there for myself. Now they think I'm a jerk, I'm selfish. I don't get it. When other people around me can get away with doing so much less and they get more respect. If you resonated with any of that, that's what's happening here. And someone feels rejected by you and they're hurt. So they might start to like get angry and start to come in with hostility because of that slight. So I don't know how you feel about that, because the 8 of Swords can sometimes sabotage. So because they're in their head stressing and thinking that you're rejecting them on purpose, they might start to inadvertently sabotage what could actually be a beautiful relationship. They might end up sabotaging because they're making assumptions on you that are not there. You know, so for someone that you may have like been ready to like check in on in a couple days, now you're not going to, because now you've probably seen some angry text messages. It's like, whoa, I wasn't even mad at you. I just needed a day to myself. What's going on with this? So Libra, let me get a card on that. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in the upright, and the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, Libra, someone's waiting on your return text, and the more they're waiting, the more they're getting upset. All right. That may have been a karmic lesson in itself. You may have thought someone was good for you, but maybe this situation needed to show you their true colors. You know, that's kind of what it's feeling like. Oh, goodness. Give me a card on that Devil. Temperance in reverse. Someone's not being patient with you around this time frame, Libra. And it feels like their aggression coming through because of that might highlight something else that maybe you didn't see at the time. This could be your spirit guides trying to protect you from getting involved with someone that may be more intense than you realize, and that this may have been like a lesson, like a test. Like if you started dating someone and you're a week into dating each other and everything's perfect and great, but then you go like a few hours without checking in on them and they start to get this angry, that's a red flag. That's a red flag that I feel like your spirit guides may want you to see, because if your self-care upsets this person, then that could lead to more challenges in the future, Libra. Don't force it if that does not resonate with you. That could be involving a family member too. Because I feel like, Libra, you've got a lot of people that are entitled to you, that feel entitled to you because of your giving nature. But it's feeling like your spirit guides are helping you purge the ones that just take and take and take, that never ever reciprocate back to you. I erased every trace of you except in my mind. So it kind of feels like someone may be going on a blocking spree thinking that you blocked them and erased every trace of you except for in their head, but they're going to later discover that you were not trying to purposely ignore them, that you just kind of taking a step back and they jump to conclusions. Yeah, that's kind of what this feels like. I'm afraid to get close and terrified to lose you. Someone's really into you, Libra, and the more you go without responding to them, it feels like it feels like a personal attack. You deleted me, cut off, digital closure, cold exit. Yeah, Libra, someone's feeling like you just went cold on them. Again, the Eight of Swords is telling me that these are assumptions that are being made. I'm not getting that you did do that. I'm getting that you just chose for one Sunday afternoon to not have your phone on and someone just ran with it. I'm not getting that you ignored someone for days. I'm getting like one full day, you just kept it for you. Unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. Yeah, someone's going to still want to have a conversation and find out what the heck happened. And I feel like you're going to explain what happened. And I feel like this person's going to be like, oh, shit, I'm sorry. But will that already show you how they respond in situations that they have no control over? Do they quickly get aggravated when they don't have control over a situation? So let's get the no contact cards. For zodiac signs that came through that reading, I had Sagittarius, I had Capricorn, I had strong air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I had Taurus. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. If you haven't already, I appreciate you. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. For some of you, Libra, and someone's stressing about the fact that they friend-zoned this relationship and now they have deep regrets now that they're seeing you step into that Empress energy. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Oh my goodness, that one was an intense reading. Maybe that's why you're taking a step back, Libra. You may feel like people are being very intense with you. I'm strongly getting that that was not just a love reading, Libra. It's like around this time frame, you may feel like you can't catch a break. Like people are like short-tempered with you or very sensitive over your time. Anyways, who's next? Sagittarius. Scorpio, if you're watching this right now, I already did your reading. You were the first one because it's your birthday season. So if you're watching this now, all you have to do is go down to like the 2-minute timestamp, I think. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on this week. Oh, is it going to rain? I got to go to a birthday party after this, and it's outdoors. Okay. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, yeah, it's getting darker. The Knight of Wands wanted to help out Sagittarius. You could be meeting someone new around this time frame, and you're getting excited. Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. Okay, Sagittarius, this person's feelings towards you this week, we have the Hanged Man, Major for Pisces. Their intentions with you, we have Temperance, Major for Sagittarius. Their behavior and actions towards you, the Magician, Major for Gemini and Virgo. Oh my goodness. A lot of major arcana activity. Your feelings for this person, the 2 of Swords, Moon and Libra. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, Justice. Another major arcana, and that's Libra energy. Influenced by the 4 of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Whew. And then I see the 9 of Swords. Okay, so Sagittarius, you've got someone that's trying to get your attention, but you're not giving them a quick response. It feels like this week you got someone that's sending you some messages and you're not responding right away. Not telling me that you're intentionally trying to ignore them, but you may have something else going on here. Because you've got this person trying to pull you out of being in hermit mode, I feel, and trying to get you to come out and play, come and socialize with them, but you're not really being reactive. You're being kind of passive, which is the opposite of what I saw a moment ago with that Knight of Wands card. So let's clarify this person's feelings for you. We got the Hanged Man. This person feels like you're not doing much around this time frame. Kind of keeping things up in the air between the 2 of you. Why the Hanged Man for how this person feels about Sagittarius, please? Why the Hanged Man? The Empress and the 10 of Cups. Sagittarius, you've got someone that feels like you are wonderful, that they could really see a future with you. And then I got the Moon card, Ace of Swords, them fearing that you don't feel the same way about them. You've got someone that feels like you're being very secretive right now. You're not being really responsive, and they're trying to get some information out of you. That's what I'm getting. This person's trying to pull some information out of you. They're trying to get you to check in, to have a good conversation with you. They want to have a nice talk. So let's clarify why you're coming in as the 2 of Swords. Oh yeah, it's about the thunder. I hope I don't lose my internet. Why the 2 of Swords, please? Why the 2 of Swords? 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Sagittarius, you like this person. What's going on with you then? You like them. Unless that Justice card is telling me that you're still gathering some information, you just want to know what you're working with here. It's like you want to gather all the information out before moving forward. You may have felt like you've dated a lot of liars before, and you're just trying to make certain that you're getting all the information that you can before moving forward. So it's like you're not sharing much, you're letting them share with you. It's like I have a Sagittarius that may feel like when you start to date, you share a lot about yourself and you give people pretty much the cliff notes on how to win you over. And now you're being quiet and you're letting people talk to you about themselves so you can learn about them before you let your guard down. Like, say you're on a first date and they're asking a lot about you and you're like, yeah, I love people that love animals. I love people that love kids. I love people that know how to cook. I love how, and all of a sudden the next day, this person's talking about how much they love animals, how much they love kids, trying to cook a meal for you. And then you later discover that they don't like animals. They don't like kids. They don't care to cook, but they just took whatever you said in order to get closer to you. And then it doesn't work out because you're not a good match. So Sagittarius, you may be feeling kind of burned about that. So you're dating someone, you like them, or you're talking to someone, if you're not dating yet, and you're trying to get them to open up to you about their likes and dislikes and about their history, their past, before you share anything, and they may feel like they're not getting much out of you. So it almost looks like what you're trying to do to help avoid something might end up creating something else, a bigger problem. There might be a need for a balance here where you don't share everything, but like a nice equal give and take of exchanging information is kind of what it feels like for this to work out. Because now you're being too closed off. Before you were too open, now you're coming in too closed off. Because it does appear that this person wants to see this through, wants to build something with you. They really like you. Whoever they are, they really like you. They're trying to like get something to work here, and they feel like they're kind of, you know, punching in the air. Yeah, it's like around this time frame, Sagittarius, someone's pursuing you, and they're being very obvious about their desire to like get to know you, to take you out, or to further your relationship. And they are just feeling like you're kind of like, but I see that you like them over here. Clarify their intentions. Whoa, wasn't ready. The Queen of Pentacles. So their intentions is to create some sort of stable foundation for the two of you, to nurture this. The Death card on the bottom. They want to see something change. And if they feel like they're like punching sand, they're gonna walk away. So let's clarify this person's behavior this week. We have the Magician. This is them trying to get creative. This is them like, all right, I'm gonna really up my ante here and get more creative with how to get Sagittarius to come talk to me. And if it doesn't work, I'm out. Why the Magician? The Knight of Pentacles and the Star. So Sagittarius, you've got someone that's taking proaction towards like dating you, getting you to trust them, getting you to like, you know, see that they're not the enemy and go out. But if this doesn't work, they're just going to walk away. They're going to give up. Because then they're going to start to feel like they're, you know, bothering you or annoying you in some way, and they don't want to be annoying. So if you've got someone trying to hit you up this week, Sagittarius, and ask you out for a date and you like them, go for it. But find a nice balance. You don't have to tell them everything about you. Just take turns talking. Because I'm strongly getting a Sagittarius that feels played by a past person where someone asked a lot of specific questions about you early on and kind of used that to their advantage to get closer to you, take what they want and left. And they probably would not have even made it that close to you had they not had all those details early on. Something like that. Clarify the Justice card. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like you're trying your best to weed out anybody that is coming in with false pretenses, just wanting to get close to someone like you and then hurt you. Yeah, you're being very clear where you're like, I want to know about this person first. I need to do my due diligence. So you may be researching this person online. You might have Virgo in your chart. Tell me more about how Sagittarius feels about this person. Page of Cups. Yeah, you like them, but it's too soon. It's too new. Eight of Swords on the bottom. Sagittarius, you're telling me that this connection is too new for you to know exactly who you're dealing with. And that's why you're just trying to play it cool. But they are showing me that it could inadvertently sabotage the relationship if there's no give and take. If someone feels like they're the only ones doing, they're going to back out. Just like before, you felt like you were the only one giving out information and you felt like that wasn't good for you. All right, clarify that 10 of Cups for this person's feelings for Sagittarius. Two of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius, you got someone into you. You got someone that feels something for you. And they don't want to miss out on something with you, but they also have boundaries of their own. They're not going to beg. They're not going to beg. They're not going to grovel. Because they are already feeling like you're rejecting something. Anything else before I pull the hidden message? Ace of Cups in reverse. It could be a false opportunity or like a false start. Like it doesn't really get a full chance. And I got the High Priestess right underneath that. You know, people being too private, too secretive, too mysterious could end up missing out on an opportunity. So let me get some hidden messages. Yeah, Sagittarius, don't force that. If that doesn't sound like you, it's strongly feeling like someone is trying to get your attention this week and they feel like they're not getting anywhere with you right now. And it's not gonna cause them to give up just yet, but it looks like it will eventually head that way. I mean, who wants to pursue someone who's not giving anything? Yeah, look at that, neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Some of you Sagittarians, you felt neglected in a previous relationship to where you feel kind of exhausted with the whole giving thing, where you just don't want to do anything, even if it's with someone that you like. It's like, Sagittarius, someone took like a piece of your spirit with them. Your excitement for love, your excitement for dating, someone took a piece of it and just tossed it to the side. And now you got this person trying to see something happen with the two of you, but you're worn out because of what someone else did is kind of what it feels like. So it's like you could have the ideal person in front of you, but if you're still worn out by something else that happened, I feel like it's just best for you to fill up your own cup right now. Ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Yeah, it's like I can almost hear like a Sagittarius sighing, like, all right, I don't know about this. It's like someone took the joy out of finding true love and happiness from you, and you feel pissed off about that. Your smile once lit up my entire world. If fate brought us together, why wouldn't it let us be? We were supposed to be us, not just you and me. Yeah, Sagittarius, someone's feeling like they're getting shortchanged right now. They feel like they met you, they like you, they feel like they're doing all the right things to come pursue you, but they feel like you're just not giving them anything to work with. But at the same time, I see where you're coming from. Someone prior to this person squeezed you dry. Squeezed out all your empathy for, you know, dating, things like that. So you might just need some time for yourself right now. Love bombing, intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. Yeah, look at that. That's what I was talking about earlier, about the person that may have just tried to get a lot of information out of you early on to like show you how perfect we are for each other. Like, oh, you love kids, so do I. You love animals, so do I. You went to this school, so did I. And it's like, what? And then you find out that they didn't. They just try to get close to you. So, yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like you're still recovering from some sort of betrayal. I don't feel like this person is a part of that. but I feel like this person is dealing with the cost of effing with a Sagittarius, okay? So I feel like you're just spending some time alone. So let's get the no contact cards. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. I should have believed in you. You always had my best interests at heart. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? Yeah, Sagittarius, someone's going to make another attempt this week to reach out, and if you don't respond, they're done. They're done. They're not going to look back. That's what I'm getting anyways. On to Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. Hope you guys, shit, I almost dropped them all. Hope you're doing amazing. All right, Cappy, what do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Capricorn, please? Two more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Capricorn, let's take a look. Your person's feelings this week. We have the 10 of Wands. Their intentions, the 5 of Swords. Their behavior and actions, the 8 of Cups. Your feelings for this person, the 5 of Cups. And the overall energy, the Hanged Man. And the Fool influencing that, Justice underneath that, and the Page of Cups. All right, Capricorn, it looks to me that you and another person had some discord. There could have been some choice words expressed that each party took to heart, and now there's no contact right now. Things are up in the air. No one knowing where the relationship is going from here. Everyone just knows that right now there's no activity. This person is feeling very stressed out about the whole situation. They're feeling a lot of burden, a lot of heaviness in regards to this. They don't like that you're mad at them or that they have to be mad at you in return. But it does feel like you both are standing your ground in some regard. I am getting for some of you Capricorns that you are feeling very sad and disappointed about something, whether you're disappointed in how you showed up in the situation or just that it occurred in the first place. So let's find out. But I do have Justice here indicating that there could have been a karmic tie to the two of you, like this was meant to happen this way, or it's meant to happen this way if it hasn't happened yet. That it may be a part of you guys' journey. So I'm going to first start with this person's feelings for you. We got the 10 of Wands. Why the 10 of Wands for how this person feels about Capricorn this week? Why the 10 of Wands? This is hurting them. This is hurting them. They've got a lot of emotions invested in you. The Page of Cups. Okay. Okay, someone's heart is healing. Someone's less mad about it now than maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Still has one's guard up, 9 of Wands, but less mad. Capricorn, it feels like you got someone here that is trying to find like soft ways to like check in on you or to like engage with you. How else can I explain it? Like, say you guys aren't talking right now on your texting, things like that. They could like watch one of your stories on Instagram to let you know, hey, I'm still checking in on you even though we're not talking. Like that, like a soft nudge to let you know that they care about you, that they're still like hoping that this is not going to be like an ending of you guys' story together. but they've got their guard up, indicating that even if they miss you, they feel like they had to do what they felt was necessary for themselves. So let's take a look at your feelings. You've got the Five of Cups. You're sad about what's going on with you and this person. You both are not happy about the whole situation. The High Priestess, you're keeping quiet. You're being very protective over your peace. You both are being quiet with each other. That's a no-brainer. And you're just trying to figure out what the next path should be between the two of you, Two of Wands. You both are just agreeing on one thing, that you guys still care about each other and that there needs to be low engagement right now while you both like figure out your feelings. Ten of Cups, the World card. Whoever this person is, Capricorn, you really do care about them. It's like you both really have this big soft spot for each other. Why do I feel like I've been getting the same message for you for like weeks now, Capricorn? I feel like this has been like ongoing since Virgo season, maybe? All right, let's clarify this Five of Swords. The Five of Swords in this situation is like someone that is still standing after a battle. But there's two swords in their hand, indicating that there's two sides of a situation, two stories, two truths. So Capricorn, you got someone that's intending to stand on that war field, that battleground, with two swords in their hands, acknowledging that there's two sides of the story here on what happened between the two of you, and that they're willing to have a conversation with you. I usually don't get that message from the Five of Swords at all. Usually the Five of Swords shows me someone, you know, just wanting to win an argument at all costs, not caring if no one wins. But in this art depiction, it looks like someone's wanting peace, wanting to like have like a truce. Clarify that Five of Swords, please. The Page of Swords. And then I got the Moon right underneath that and the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Capricorn, you've got someone here who just wants to end the war and have some sort of truce. But there's still an energy of you both standing your ground here. Almost as if you're saying, we're not going to agree on everything, but we can agree on the fact that we care about each other. And Judgment in the Moon talks about letting go of ego and pride and, you know, making important decisions that, you know, how can I explain this? Judgment in the Moon in this situation almost feels like there's a part of you guys' dynamic that is dying, but in order to give birth to the new dynamic. How can I explain this? How can I explain this? I feel like I've said this to you already. Please forgive my redundancy. It's like you guys' dynamic together has been one way all this time, but this disagreement may have been what was needed in order to change the dynamic a little bit, not to kill off the connection, but to change the dynamic a little bit, because you both are not the same people anymore from the time you guys started to date or connect with each other. You both have like grown a lot, and something was keeping you both stunted. Yeah, I feel like I've said this to you before. Like someone saying in this reading today, I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. Please don't talk to me like that. Clarify this Eight of Cups. Clarify this Eight of Cups. You both, the level of love that you guys have for each other is very nice. It's like, the reason why I feel like that, Capricorn, is because some of the ugliest cards that I have ever seen are showing up in your reading, but they're not coming up ugly this time. Like, this is a brand new tarot deck. I actually just bought it a couple days ago. Normally, the Five of Swords is my least favorite card. Every time I see the Five of Swords, I'm like, ugh. But this one reads differently. It comes in with more of a peaceful layer to it. More of a, I don't know. It's kind of a beautiful image when normally I'm like, ugh. Clarify that Eight of Cups, because it's showing me that you guys' argument is not typical. Like there was nothing mean said. I don't know. Clarify the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, you guys aren't done with each other, whoever you are. You're not done. You guys have way too much history. Way too much history to walk away, but it is showing me that you guys are walking away from the versions of yourselves that brought you guys together in the first place. That right there, that's dying. That right there, that's dying. How else can I explain this so you can understand what I'm talking about? All right. Ooh, here we go. Oh, I got a good way of explaining it, and I just got goosebumps, so this is good. Since I got the sibling card, Six of Cups of siblings, say this is not a romantic reading at all, Capricorn. Say this is a reading involving you and, say, your older brother, right? Say you're the baby sister or the baby brother and this is your older brother. And your dynamic throughout your childhood was your older brother had hierarchy, told you what to do, picked on you, made fun of you, bossed you around, blah, 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 right? And now you guys are adults and you're not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're doing really well for yourself and you are a mom or a dad, a business owner, whatnot. And this older brother is still trying to play with you as if you're still that little kid. And you get in an argument and you're like, stop talking to me like I'm a little kid. I'm not a little kid anymore. And then you guys stop talking. There's still love there. But now there's a desire to reconnect and there's a mutual respect that you both have grown. You're not the same as you were in the beginning, and that there needs to be mutual respect for the version of ourselves that we are today after therapy, self-work, growth, things like that. Someone may have not knew that, that they were hurting your feelings by looking at you the same way or vice versa. Something like that. Something like that. It's like someone kept on repeatedly treating you or you were treating somebody else as the version of themselves that you met, and they don't want it anymore. They want you in their life. You want them in your life, but if you guys can respect the new version of themselves, the sun. This was meant to bring a death and rebirth. Look at that. The Death card and the sun, and I got the Four of Swords and the Tower. This was meant to recalibrate your relationship, Capricorn. The universe did not want you guys playing towards this relationship on an old playbook, an old foundation. It was outdated. It needed to be fixed and rearranged. Because now there is no older brother, little sister. Now there's equals. Equals. Now how that translates to a romantic love reading, I don't know how else to explain it. That was just the feeling I was getting. Like some of you may have met someone while they were still struggling to get on their feet. And now they're finally on their feet and they're doing really well. Someone may be still talking to that person as if they're still struggling. I don't know. I got to leave that alone because I feel like if it's your message, Capricorn, it's gonna resonate. The Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. All I know is you guys are going to work it out. You guys have a success story. It's beautiful. You guys are going to work together. Temperance. Whatever this is, it's got a good outcome. Okay, so don't force it. But yeah, that's been coming in for you for months now, Capricorn. Let's get the hidden messages. Unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Someone may be feeling like someone is used to someone being always a giver, always being supportive, always just showing up, to the point where someone may have felt like someone was being entitled to all that generous nature just because of the history. And someone's like, hey, come on now. Don't take me for granted. Don't take me for granted. Daydreaming. I am always longing for you. Your past doesn't, hold on. Your past shapes you, but it doesn't define you. Yeah, that's been the theme of your reading, Capricorn. Someone feels like they are being haunted by the past of them and not the new version of them. You know? Someone is feeling like someone's not accepting that they've grown, that they're, you know, wiser, you know, more empathetic, more, I don't know. Someone just is getting sick and tired of being boxed into some sort of label. Love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. No contact zone, enforced distance, silence game, still attached. So some of you Capricorns, I feel like you guys are not really talking right now. There's silence here, but I am getting some soft nudges that someone here is doing to let someone know that they are still aware of the connection and still lingering. As if to say, I'm still open to something here, but let's just take it slow. That sort of thing. So for the Cappies and no contact, let's get the hidden feelings. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Sagittarius, I have Libra, I have Pisces, I have Scorpio, I have Pisces again, Leo is here, Pisces, it could be any zodiac sign. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl, if you haven't already, I greatly appreciate it. Hey, get over here, get over here. I want to hold you again, I need to feel your body next to mine. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online. All right, sea goats, that's for you. On to Aquarius. Aquarius, na 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 na. Aquarius. Hi Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you guys this week. Oh, that's cute. When did that start happening? Top fans? I never knew that. 630 Moonchild is number 1. Anna J2476 is number 2. Emil Fidel is number 3. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Goodman is number 7. Kita number 8. New York Greek. What is that? I've never noticed that. That's cool. It's like a leaderboard. All right, I don't know if you guys see it on your end, but I see it on my end. All right, Aquarius. That's pretty cool. It is cool. All right, what do we have for Aquarius, please? And I just learned about hyping. Lately, I've been seeing on my videos, this video has been hyped. And I'm like, what the heck is hype? I mean, I know what the word hype means, but YouTube language, I didn't know that there was a hype board. All right, Aquarius, what do we have? But thank you, I appreciate it. 2 more shuffles for Aquarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 10 of Cups. Their intentions towards you, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Their behavior and actions, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Your feelings towards this person, we have the High Priestess. And the overall energy for the 2 of you this week, the Ace of Swords and the Devil. All right, so Aquarius, there's someone seeking you out this week, but it feels like the communication is being influenced by fear and worry, especially with that 5 of Pentacles as someone's behavior. All right, they've got the 10 of Cups as their feelings for you. However, you've got the High Priestess as your feelings for them. That's kind of telling me that some of you may have denied access to somebody, but let's see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. All right, so for starters, they've got the 10 of Cups for their feelings for you. They feel like you are home, that you are family, but right now they may be feeling left out in the cold, Five of Pentacles. Tell me about that Ten of Cups, please. Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, Aquarius, someone feels like you may have cut them out or you're just not in the mood to talk to them this week. It's like they're feeling like they're like home to you, but right now they feel like you're annoyed with them. So it's not acknowledging like the relationship is finished or anything like that, but they just feel like you're kind of giving them the cold shoulder. Like for example, Aquarius, say this is someone that you live with and you're cooking them breakfast, you're cooking yourself breakfast because just that's your role in the house, you like to cook breakfast. And they're coming in and they're hugging you from behind and they're like, hey baby, good morning. And you're like, morning. And you're still stirring up the eggs and you serve it. Even though they still feel like they're in your life, Ten of Cups, they're feeling like you're giving them the cold shoulder, Five of Pentacles. Okay? Now for the Aquarians that are not living with this person, it's like they feel like you still check in with them, you still engage, but there's a difference in your demeanor. There's a difference in how you respond to them, okay? Like you're giving like short yes or no responses. You're not adding any emojis. You're just like, say they send you a paragraph of text messages asking you, you know, something, you'll respond with just a thumbs up or K. That's when they'll feel like, oh, Aquarius is mad at me. That's what I'm getting off of them. They don't feel like they're cut out of your life. They just feel like you're not being warm and inviting with them. Why the High Priestess for how Aquarius feels about this person? Seven of Wands. You've detached. You've closed off. You do what a lot of fixed signs do when they feel their love life is being threatened by something. You emotionally close off and you hit some sort of switch that allows you to be like a robot. That's kind of what I'm getting off of you, Aquarius. You feel like you need to proceed with this person as if you're a robot in order to give yourself some time to observe, take in new information, and then, you know, decide later on if the information that you discover, all your findings that you collected are enough for you to be like, you know what, I am done. I am done with this person. So it's like this person can sense that you're kind of shutting down and being very uninviting, and it's scaring the shit out of them. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles as intentions, now that I got some context, tells me that they're trying to hold on to the situation and not let go, even if you're trying to like pry their fingers off. Why the Four of Pentacles? King of Swords. That's Aquarius. So around this time frame, Aquarius, someone's holding on to you tightly and they can feel you pulling their fingers off of you and you're detached. But I want to know why. Four of Cups right underneath that. Tell me more about why Aquarius may feel like they need to do this with this person this week. Because you're not showing me that you want an ending with this person. You're just showing me that this week you want... Just tell me more about why. Ace of Cups. And the Four of Wands and the Empress. Oh, okay. For some of you Aquarians, you're acting this way because you expected a commitment by now or marriage by now, and you're like, I ain't giving you no lovey-dovey stuff until I figure out where this relationship is going. Like for some of you, you may feel like you've been nursing a friggin' situationship for months now, and you're like, is this ever gonna go somewhere? Like you may feel like you're giving someone husband or wife vibes or benefits and not getting the return on your investment. Yeah. Even if they are giving you the commitment, you may still feel like you're not getting the benefits of the commitment, and it's making you feel like it's all lip service, like just to shut you up. Like, did you marry me just to shut me up? Or did you offer me a commitment just to shut me up? Because I'm not getting the actual benefits that come with that title. It's kind of what I'm getting. Clarify that Five of Pentacles. Clarify that Five of Pentacles, please. The Three of Cups and the World card. So, clarifying the Five of Pentacles, I got the Three of Cups and the World card. Aquarius, it feels like you're putting your foot down in some regard. What did you say? Like they give you a cup of tea and say it's Mountain Dew. You guys are funny. Mountain Dew is bad for your teeth, by the way. Anyways, Aquarius, it feels like someone's keeping this in like a dating situation, even though they're saying all the right words and saying that you remind them of family and home, but you may feel like you're just not getting that reassurance that this is going to be family. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you feel like you have to, you know, protect yourself now because you feel like something's been dragging on for too long. You're scared that someone's got you giving to a situation that's never going to go anywhere. Yeah, Aquarius. You're pretty much saying, want me or leave me. I'm not giving this in-between stuff. But that's the thing though, Aquarius. They told me at the beginning of the reading that you are like home to them. Then why have they not made it official if that's the thing? Dive into this person's feelings a bit more. The Three of Pentacles and the Star. Are they focusing on their career first? Is this a rising star at their company? Do you guys work together? Aquarius, when I asked them why do they have Ten of Cups feelings for you, which is really good. It's like really perfect. Why do they have Ten of Cups feelings for you but is not making this more official with you? And they told me work. Or something about benefits. So I don't know if the title marriage might hurt someone from getting benefits. I don't know how to explain that one. All right, anything else before I pull the hidden messages for Aquarius? Seven of Cups, and I got the Lover's card. Okay, so Aquarius, I feel like around this time frame, you may be feeling kind of confused right now, but I feel like you're doing what's best for you and you're not taking any action right now. You feel like taking action right now would be the least beneficial option of what you could take, because you like to move with intention. You don't like to be sloppy. You're not just going to waste opportunities just to see if it's going to be the opportunity that actually works. You want to choose the actual right one. The other equivalent I can give you, say you're playing Candy Crush and you're using some of your bonus, boosters on like something that won't benefit from that booster. It's like, why did you just waste that booster? It's like that. Or you're playing Mario Brothers and you're using a free life in order to get you through like a fire pit. It's like, you wasted that one. Something like that. That probably did not help. But you're pretty much saying just because you have options around you doesn't mean it's the one that's actually going to help you get out of this situation. So you're not just wasting time by doing everything that's available to you. Disagreements. I wish I knew how I feel. Yeah, Aquarius, you don't know how you feel around this time frame. You don't know what to do here. I don't see an ending between the two of you. You just don't have an answer. You're like, I don't know. Inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. You guys clearly have feelings for each other. You just don't know what to do about the situation, Aquarius. And you like having the answers. You don't like not knowing. But it feels like around this time frame, you're not doing anything. You're choosing the passive approach until you know what to do. No one else compares to you. Wow, that's like the second time I got something like that for you. Ah, get over here. I tried to fall for someone else, but no one else compares. That's the third time, Aquarius, that the word compare came up. Or inseparable or something like that. Look at that. No one else compares to you right there. You know it's backwards. Try to date someone else, but no one compares to you. Some of you Aquarians, you or this person may have tried to date other people in the hopes of like moving on from something, and someone hasn't been able to stop thinking about the other person, which tells me that someone's not ready to make a decision yet. Healed, not hooked. Freedom, detachment, clarity. I choose me. So a lot of you Aquarians, you're not healed from the situation, but you're not hooked on this person. You're coming in very detached while you choose yourself right now and do what's best for yourself. And then it'll help you make the right decision for yourself moving forward. Now, if you're in no contact with someone right now, Aquarius, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings for you right now. Right now. Right now. I'm just picking up this one card. Now, for zodiac signs that came through, I have Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio. Oh, now I want an Oreo. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Aquarius again. And Capricorn. Oh, and Pisces. Okay. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had some time to reflect? You are my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. Can you let go of the past and forgive me? Can you trust me again with your heart? I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. All right, Aqua Babies, I hope that helps. I love ya. On to Pisces, my water fishies. Hi, Pisces. Hope you guys are all doing good. Oh, before I begin, I need you guys' input. Going forward, I think the monthly is going to have the love spread and the general spread, but the weeklies, I feel like, are just going to be how I used to do it with the romantic check-in, because doing 50-minute videos each has really gotten me kind of behind. So yeah. I'm thinking the monthly will have the general messages, and then the weeklies will be the old way of 25 to 30 minutes, because it's kind of getting me worn out. But I want to make sure everyone gets their message. All right, what do we have for Pisces for the next 7 days? Pisces. Oh, wait a minute. That one was flipped over. There we go. Pisces, what do we have for Pisces for the week of, or the end of October going into the first week of November? Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? Pisces, what do we have for Pisces? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. Oh, get over here. A straggler. Okay, so your person's feelings for you this week, Pisces. We have the moon, major for Pisces. Their intentions, we have the Tower, major for Scorpio. Their behavior and actions this week, we have the King of Wands, Leo energy. Your feelings for this person, the Four of Wands. And the overall energy we have is the Four of Pentacles. Repeated fours coming through. All right, I like it. I want to clarify that Tower, but something about this read I like. So let's dive in. Now, the moon is their feelings for you. They're feeling emotional about you this week. But it feels like it's because they're getting ready to make some sort of unexpected change to some sort of arrangement. But it doesn't feel negative, though. That's the thing. The artwork in these cards are kind of giving me a different message than the same type of card in a different art depiction. Why the Moon card for how this person feels about Pisces? The Page of Cups. For some of you, you've got someone that's trying to have a... How can I explain that? It's like someone's saying something around this time frame to settle some sort of... I don't know how else to explain this. I'm sorry. Hold on. If there was any trouble in paradise between you and this person, someone's wanting to offer some sort of peace offering. But I wasn't getting anything negative at the beginning of the reading for that to make sense, though. I'm not getting that you guys are fighting. Hold on, let me clarify this Tower. Let me get that part over. Clarify this Tower. Is this something that brings in good stuff for these two or negative? Why the Tower? The Eight of Wands. So it brings in something good. The Hermit and the Star. See, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not getting that you guys are fighting. Because your feelings, Pisces, for this person is the Four of Wands. Clarify Pisces' feelings for this person. Like this person is trying to emerge from something. They're trying to come out with something. They're trying to be more open with you. Because I'm getting that this is someone that's not very emotional. They're not someone that talks about, you know, their feelings too much, but it feels like around this time frame with you, they are. And you might be taken aback by their softer side, maybe. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. The Five of Wands. And the Six of Cups. Okay. The more I'm getting to the meat and potatoes of the situation, Pisces, it does feel like there is some sort of history of drama lurking around the two of you, but I don't feel like it's directly the two of you. I feel like it's external. And this person showing you a more emotional side to them to show you... Why do I feel like someone defended somebody outside of the relationship? Like I'm getting that either this person wants to thank you for defending them or you're wanting to thank them for defending you. It feels like there was some sort of external fallout that connects to you guys somehow. Someone protected this relationship. I'm getting that strongly, Pisces. I'm just trying to figure out who did it. So like if you look at the Four of Wands, that's you in a happy little bubble. That's you in a happy little bubble with a person. But outside of that is a like a group of people trying to break into this happy home and start up some drama. And with your person's intentions being the Tower, it's like they lit up a grenade and busted up that Five of Wands out of the way and like brought you guys closer. I don't know. It feels like if someone said something bad about you, Pisces, this person called them out on it and defended you. And it's leaving them feeling more open to being expressive to you about their feelings. Because maybe it wasn't until this moment where they defended you that they started to be like, whoa, my feelings for Pisces are stronger than I thought. If this is a new connection. Because this person is showing up really like coming towards you in a very like confident way around this time frame. Like protecting you made them realize how much they care about you. Or that's flipped and you're the one that did it, Pisces. Even if it was just like protecting someone on the internet. Like someone's realizing how much that they care about someone with how protected that they felt they needed to be over somebody. Like you can't talk about Pisces like that. Like it feels like someone is coming to bat for you. And it feels like it's this person. It feels like someone's coming to bat for you. Clarify that Tower. The Six of Swords and the Devil. Oh yeah, that's clear. Oh, that's clear. Pisces, there is somebody around you that may be talking smack about you or maybe making a lot of assumptions about you, and this person's getting wind of it, and this person's defending you. Now, if you feel like it's the other way around and you've got people coming to you, bad-mouthing this person, and you're like, hey, you don't know my person like I know them, blah, 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 then it's you defending this person. All I know is someone's being defended here, and because of this act of defending, someone's realizing how much they really care about someone because of that desperate need to want to protect. It's kind of what it feels like. Like picture this as a coworker of yours and you guys flirt with each other from time to time, and then another coworker is bad-mouthing you to them and they're like, you leave Pisces alone. Oh shit, I have feelings for Pisces. Like that. But not like that, but kind of like that. Oh my goodness, Pisces. You know what? I'm going to give you a separate spread because I feel like this was just for one specific person. I'm going to give you another spread, Pisces. Okay, because I feel like that was just for one person. All right. Let's use these cards over here. All right. Bonus message for Pisces, because that just felt like it was for one person. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces. Two more shuffles for Pisces. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my water fishies. All right, Pisces. You got someone coming in with the Lover's card as your feelings. Their intentions towards you is the Page of Cups. Their behavior and actions is the Ace of Swords. Your feelings for this person is the Seven of Cups. And the overall energy for your love life right now is the Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So now the message that I'm getting in this read is that I have a Pisces that is coming out of possibly a breakup, or you've been healing for some time now and you're putting yourself out there into the dating scene. You're just trying to make the right choices for yourself. Around this time frame, you've got someone coming towards you that appears to be a new person, Page of Cups, who's feeling very drawn with you around this time frame, feeling a very strong pull towards you. Okay? The Lover's card shows up in one's feelings when someone's feeling like this unexplained pull towards someone without any other clarity except for just feeling it, okay? And the Ace of Swords as this person's behavior shows me someone trying to get get closer to you, to get to know you. So let's clarify. Why is the Lover's card for how this person is feeling towards Pisces? Page of Swords. And then I got the Eight of Cups. So Pisces, you got someone that is getting to know you around this time frame and, you know, feeling very drawn to you. And you're going to open up to them about the fact that you just went through some sort of ending, okay? Whether it was a breakup or you just gave up trying with someone that you maybe never even got into a relationship. All I know is I have a Pisces that has worked on walking away from someone, whether it was months ago, weeks ago, a year from now. Could be a water sign like yourself. But you're getting to know this person and you're filling this person in on that. Clarify Pisces feelings for this person. Why the Seven of Cups? Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So Pisces, looking at your feelings for this person, you are also feeling romantically drawn to this person, okay? You're really just trying to make certain that you're connecting with people who want the same things as you, and that could be where you're a little bit confused over here. I feel like I have a Pisces that is enjoying the romantic attention that you are getting from people, but at the end of the day, you want one that sticks because you're looking for your other half. I have a Pisces here that's not wanting to just date for dating. You want to find your partner, your life partner. So there is someone here that's coming through trying to get to know you. Clarify their intentions with Pisces. Ace of Wands and a Star. Yeah, this is like night and day compared to that last spread that I just did for you, Pisces. This feels like new love written all over it. A lot of you Pisceans are meeting someone brand new this week. For others, you may have already met them in the previous week, and this week is when communication starts to pick up and intensify and, you know, things start to get more real. Ace of Swords is this person's behavior. Temperance, the Empress, and the Magician, and the Fool. So Pisces, it feels like around this time frame, you're getting to know someone at a surface level, and then it turns into a more in-depth level. And the more time you guys spend to each other and get to know each other, the more it starts to take flight in a way that could allow you to feel like this could really go the distance. Okay? I feel like some of you Pisceans are going to feel relieved that you made the choices that you did to cut out anybody that was not respecting you or was leaving you feeling drained or just not appreciated. It's like you're going to realize that the choices that you made to put yourself first are what's attracting good opportunities in your life, not just in love, but also in other areas like career, friendships, things like that. You're realizing that the more you do what's best for yourself, everything else starts to link up for you perfectly. When you go to the beat of other people's drums, that's when things go to shit. That's when things, you know, start to not work out for you. But half the time, though, it's stuff that we have to go through in order to learn about ourselves, to grow. So don't have any regrets. Things happen because they're necessary for our growth at times. Tell me more about this person. The Sun. So Pisces, it feels like around this time frame, you're connecting with someone, it feels like it's new, it feels like it's light, there's not bad blood between the two of you. You're letting this person know what you just got out of over here, what you're done with, and it's allowing this person to see your vulnerable side and see the side of you that is not letting the past define you now, and it's bringing you guys much closer together. I like it. I'm glad I redid your spread, Pisces. That first one, that just felt like it was meant for one person, but this one feels more up your alley of what a lot of you Pisceans may be going through. Anything else? Because I've been getting this theme for you a lot lately, Pisces. I've been getting a lot of Pisceans getting into more healthier, established relationships. I've been getting that for a while now. I got the Page of Pentacles, so I do feel like some of you Pisceans are taking something slow around this time frame, but you're open to it. All right, so I hope that message made sense. So let's take a look at the hidden messages. Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Can you still trust she or he? Those seemingly coincidental events are actually prearranged. Pisces, if you're resonating with this spread, not the first one I did for you, it feels like you're going to notice a lot of events with you and this person feeling like it was all meant to happen that way. You're going to feel like it's all prearranged. Third party, replacement, betrayal. Some of you Pisceans, whatever this situation was over here, it may have been because you felt betrayed by someone. Someone may have put you in a third party or didn't choose you or dragged something on without letting you know where you stood. So let's get the group that are in no contact with someone right now. For zodiac signs that came through your second spread that I did, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, a Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Gemini again, Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you girl if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate you guys. My memories of you haunt me and keep me thinking about what could have been. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you moved on. I want to contact our mutual friends to ask about you. I worry that you moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? All right. Wow, this is a long live stream. All right. Thank you to my awesome mod squad. I appreciate you guys. Thank you everyone for being here and spending your Sunday with me and those who watch the playback. People watching after the playback, let me get the timestamps up. They will be up within 30 minutes. What else? If you're interested in booking private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video. I do believe October is already kind of maxed out, but I am open for November. Baddison, intuitivetarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. What else? I'm releasing November monthlies this week. Just letting you know, I may just be only doing general reads with the monthlies and the weeklies just being dedicated to love and romance going forward because keeping up with 50-minute videos has been really hard. I've been trying my best to include general messages for everybody, but I don't think I can do it for every single video because it's getting too much. So going forward, I'm going to have monthlies where it has the general message and the romance, but going forward, the weekly check-ins is going to be love. All right. So on that note, I got to get to a birthday party. I had a blast with you guys. On that note, I